Hello and welcome to this week's episode of X-Crawl Infinite, a session number that I don't know, and I'm not going to pretend that I do. It's 7, according to Maddie and Andrew. How's everyone doing?
Good.
Uh,
Yeah.
I had a good say hello thing in my mind for this week, and I forgot it, but it was going to make you all say something you didn't want to say. So I'm glad I forgot it.
we barely say it when we do want to say it.
Yeah, I know but like I don't like it. So every time I do it, I'm annoyed that I forgot that I don't like it. We are joined by the whole team, which is good. They are in the first room of the Joliet jailbreak crawl, which takes place during Blues Week. And we cut to the commentator, Derek, who you've all met several times, as he says, the team of Helena's heroes are currently making their way through the first room. The moving wall at the back seems to be picking up some speed, and we see as you're all like rushing forward. Paul like just comes up and lays some blows into Teddy. The three of you behind take like bullet fire. It cuts to the crowd. There's like a couple of people that are holding up like some banners. One of them is a picture of a cartoon duck with a baseball bat. Like there's somebody that's got like you know those big things that you hit together to make the clapping sound, but they've just got like forked lightning on it to look like a chaos storm. So you have some fans in the crowd that have like come based on the Kiradale Open. We cut to like a family house. Duck, can you describe what your family living room looks like, as most of your family are watching on at home?
Oh, so it's this you know, big open space uh with like it's I don't want to say like ratty old couch, but like this very lived in uh uh long couch that seats like 3 to 4 people comfortably, that's like upholstered in blue denim. Um so it's like just very very worn and good for like little kids in particular. They've had this for years. They do have like a larger TV screen. The neighbors have been invited, and there are like spreads of like little finger foods, nachos, fried spam, like in plates on top of like the coffee tables, and like smells wafting in from the kitchen.
Just a 9 a.m. start where they've like, because you didn't know what time you were going to run, and they've just managed to magic up this feast of like sport food.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
Duck is like
we
the
cut to
way
that.
he is because of his family.
Yeah, it's great. Like, it's the whole neighborhood's like, we kind of pull out, and the whole neighborhood hasn't been invited, but like the all of your neighborhood is watching this, like in their various homes. Like you are the hometown hero of. I feel like Greens Hollow is what it was called, but now I don't remember. Uh, we cut away from Duck's family. We see some of Zeph, your family, that aren't working are like watching it. We see Mia and Adler and Nick in the stands, Frank in the stands, all these people. We cut to a kind of dark room where it's because the blinds are closed and only a little bit of light is coming in, and we see a somewhat familiar older elven woman who's watching this on the screen. And as you're like storming through different blows, you're landing a blow. The camera pans around and she's doing a very intricate like sword, like a kendo kata almost, but with an elven sword style, with a wooden elvish longsword that she's just like cutting through the air. She has one eye on the TV, uh, just watching. And we pan around from that, and one of the things that the light does hit is an enormous X-Crawl trophy sitting on a shelf. Uh, and as the roar on her TV comes up loud, and she kind of turns quicker and like falters a little bit in her step, Not enough that it actually would stop any attack that she was doing, but enough that would be noticeable. She turns to notice, and that is when we will go back to combat, and it is Duck's turn.
Excellent. So I think what we've just correct me if I'm wrong. What we've just seen is the horrific multi attack from
Yeah,
our hatchet wielding gunman.
Yeah, the hatchet guns.
Hatchet guns. So Duck will run forward. We'll go ahead and as he's gearing up the bat, the ghost of the bat is almost conjured, so I can get that hex back up, and placed right on the guy in front of me, and we'll then take a booming blade attack on this guy.
So you recast haste. It has that little really familiar sound that's now like a little jingle, but it's just the first note of the jingle every time you cast hex, and make your attack. There was an update, so if there's any problems with Foundry, it's not my fault. There was an update. Well, that hits. That's a crit.
Yay! So there's that damage, and then the extra d6 from Hex.
Yeah, you just like slide up, slam your baseball bat into his side. The magic of the booming blade encases him. He was not planning on moving anyway, but even more so, he's not planning on moving now. I'll make an Arcana check. He might not realize what it is. He kind of tilts his head at you and like spits a bit of blood and says, "Pretty good. I'm not going to move, but pretty good." Do you want to keep moving, or are you happy to stop there?
Who is going after me?
Teddy's next.
Okay.
Unless you've got
and so in
combo thing.
In that case, I do think I am gonna like stick around here.
Okay, Teddy, you're up.
Cool. Last time, did you say that it? I felt like it was like that the speed of the wall doubled. Last time, where
it is picking up speed.
Okay.
There is no world in which Teddy, with his intelligence, could work out, or their intelligence could work out how much it is speeding up by.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I think Teddy's just gonna do his beat the shit out of him. Set off my electrocution storm thing first before I forget about it again.
Good idea.
And it's on full.
Yeah, deck save. That's not the right deck save, right?
No, I don't think so. I think it's 14. Hold on. It should be my
he saved. I think it's 13. We worked it out last time.
Okay.
He saves because he is good at that. It's still half damage though.
Yep.
He takes 2 points of damage, and can you roll me a D100?
Yep.
Thanks.
Yep.
Continue.
Yep. and then I am going to attack. His attack's on me. So I'm just gonna attack recklessly. To do.
Good move. I like it. Make his attacks hit easier, so he
Yeah.
can shoot better.
Yeah. I just need to get this guy down.
Nah, he's unhittable. He's basically impossible to hit.
If I roll badly enough.
That does miss.
Yep.
I did
Alright.
it. I willed it to happen. Fall will get another round to shoot.
Alright.
Well, hold on.
Wait.
No, he's
It's like
so
a
far away
billion
from his
people.
turn.
Yeah.
There's so many people left.
Yeah.
I just like the idea that Paul's gonna get to go again.
That's that, right? I'm pretty sure that's that.
Unless you have a bonus action.
I think no.
Do you want to circle around him to be 10
Yeah, to
feet
get out of
forward,
the
or
way.
just run?
I was thinking about running, but I wasn't sure if I could based on my ability to estimate the
You know it's moving and that it's
Yep.
moving faster. You just you can't work out if it's doubling in speed.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to pull forward, and I will holler at the others that they need to move because he's got
It's
ranged
so
weapons.
loud because Teddy's
Yeah.
deaf.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, I mean, hold on, I'm checking something real quick.
sure.
Sorry, slow. I know Aegis is gonna be able to take some hits, so I will haul ass.
He watches you go.
And I do holler at the others. Move, and I point at that wall, just in case they are also deaf.
Yeah, everybody else is fine. It seems to be a very localized 5-foot deafening. While you move yourself,
I tried, it didn't let me. It let me measure it, but it doesn't let me move.
You. I can't move
I'll
you.
refresh.
Lets me move
but
me, I think.
Alright, I'll come back in.
I also can't move you. Weird.
Eddie just hates running
Try
from
arrow keys, maybe?
a tangle that much.
No, even with that, it doesn't. Very weird. Anyway. That was annoying. I wish I hadn't done that. Double check everyone else can move.
I can move. I tried.
Very weird.
Teddy himself resists this action.
Whatever. I'll work it out after. I'll give you a new token.
Yep.
I will do that now, actually. You're just going 30 feet straight up, right?
Yep.
They're also the only one with this extra, circles for no reason.
It just shows that
It's the token
it's your
tracker.
Oh.
And the green one stays with you and the other one shows where you started. But I'll just give you a new one. But Aegis, it is your turn.
I'm going to move to...
Before you move...
because I have to move through... I forgot that was... I guess I can...
Oh, it's because you were trying to move straight through him, is why it wouldn't let you move, Charlie.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna... God, I can't... Let's see if I can undo that. There you go.
Okay, so I can just circle around.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can circle around. Okay,
Well, I
I'll
guess
add you
I'll
back
stay
to the
there
thing.
once I do.
I guess I'll leave.
Oh yeah, it tries to hit you.
Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what you rolled. You're Ryan's Whisper.
Rolled a 19. Here, I'll reveal it. Can I reveal it? Yes. I would have rolled it again if I couldn't reveal it. I rolled something for fall as a whisper.
Yeah, I was assuming it was deciding to hit me or not. I was hoping I could pull that opportunity, but
Some of my temp HP. All right, I'm gonna walk up. This guy seems hurt. Kind of blocking people from running. So
The whole time this fight's happening, Radar Love is still playing.
I'm gonna take a swing and maybe.
He's pretty much impossible to hit, just keep that in mind. Yeah, that hits. I thought it was going to be a 1. I was so excited.
Yeah, I'll smite it. So it'll be plus 2d8.
Smite.
Hmm?
In this economy?
$21 points of damage.
How do you hit him that knocks him down? Because he is out.
Yeah, so I kind of glance back. I see the wall approaching. I'm like, all right, ignore the statue. I kind of run around Milo, and then I'm just kind of going at him like, I kind of use Milo to get some momentum, and like I push off his shoulder, and then like
we fault Milo.
bring my sword like down into his chest, and it like glows with paladin energy.
He doesn't get to do a like dramatic death because you did bring him to 0 not close enough that he decided to go down. So he just like the radiant the sword blow hits him and you can see in his eyes he's about to start acting, and then the radiant blooms across his chest and he just like goes down like a sack of potatoes.
I'll just step over him in that case.
Sure. That's the end of your turn. Statues don't move.
It's the end of his turn. For him.
Well, yeah, that's the end of his day, except for when he has to come back and do this fight again in half an hour. Yeah, his day's hard. You only have to do this once. The statues don't move. Zephyr, you're up.
Great, I'm just gonna run. And in fact, I will just dash.
Sure. Zephyr just sprints off.
Yep.
You have anything bonus action need to do?
Nope.
All right, Milo.
Milo will also dash and will run.
For a moment, I imagined you just taking that token and just putting it all the way on the other side. Rogue shit. Rogue shit.
Rogue shit.
He'll actually
Or you
stop
do
here.
all-
He's going to bonus action and
Yeah.
action dash.
Nice.
Wow. On the 5 layer action, the wall goes forward. The statue is not crushed because it kind of like, as it hits it, a trigger
Oh,
starts and it falls flat, and it's like the bottom of the wall is illusory and it can slide under. But if it happened to any of you, you would be immediately eliminated. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it speeds up on the 20. And I'm going to need strength saving throws from Duck and Aegis.
Ooh.
Bonk.
Miles, good thing we did dash, double dash.
Yeah.
15.
Run is like you feel it hit you, and you feel like if it gets faster, it's going to be harder to resist this.
Oh no.
Mojo point.
Uh,
Can I fling out the end of my hammer to like just like kind of hook around Duck and like pull him forward a bit as this hits him?
Yes.
Cool.
You can reroll. Well, as you know, that's a success. You feel it hit you, and you like stumble forward. It is spiky. It's not like super sharp, like razor needles. But if it hits you and you don't have like the strength to like keep your footing, it's going to do damage to you. But in this case, you were both fine. But I will let all three of you can make an intelligence saving throw. I'm going to tell you right now, Teddy, that even if you crit, you're not going to get a lot of information, but the other two might.
That's fine.
Save, you said?
No, it's just a throw, not a save. Because there's no physics stat. It's getting faster. Running, like you haven't had the luxury to look back, but you can hear the gears turning faster, so you don't know how much faster it's getting. And Teddy, like even though you have looked back, you can't really work it out.
Yeah.
But it still sounds like it's whirring up, like it's going to keep getting faster, at least from here. And then Duck, it's your turn.
Dang, that's crazy. Duck is now going to take all of his movement and a dash action to get the heck out of dodge. And because he knows it's a crowd pleaser, the form that the actual dash takes is a baseball slide.
How much of the 60 feet are you sliding?
All of it.
Not all of it.
One step, 55 feet. Slide.
Um,
The chorus of
Will-
Radar is playing while Kristen Googles how far you can baseball slide.
that's definitely not what I am looking up right now.
Like da 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 da. The
Why
crowd-
is this not readily available information on the internet?
The crowd makes a really like audible,
Probably
like gasping.
realistically like 20 feet, 15 feet, but that's if you're like full tilt on
Yeah,
dirt.
maybe.
It's gonna hurt on stone. You're gonna
Yeah.
hit your ass and fucking bruise it.
We need to get rollerblade wheels implanted in your
My
No,
butt?
this is not turning
Yeah,
into My Hero
your
Academia.
ass.
Like your uniform can't have
Like,
like
you can't have rollerblades
air
on it.
hockey. You can't have air hockey rollerblades.
Who
unless you
said
air
this?
hockey.
With
I
the
need
jet
to talk to
engines
the X-Croc
attached.
Commission Board.
We
You
get-
need a sponsor that would make.
We can't get sponsored by Heelys.
Anyway, both faces in this world. Are you going for a reasonable baseball slide, or are you going for a long one?
10 feet.
10 feet. All right, I'm going to consider that to be long. Make a grandstanding check.
Excellent. Yay.
I feel like you were angling to make that anyway, so. Oh, I thought that was a crit. Yeah, it looks great. The guys holding the duck sign are like, yeah, baseball. It's a sport we also like. They're never going to come back. So, just holding a sign. Do you have anything for your bonus action?
I move the hex to one of the statues.
Just so long as you know, if you move the hex to something that doesn't die, you will not be able to move it again.
Okay.
So holding it might be better because I know you used a second spell cost to re-up it.
Yeah. Do I have to? Does it not also like go away if I don't like
No, it's
have it
floating
active
around
for
in
a
your
round?
head. No, it floats around in your head until you want to put it on something.
Oh, beautiful. Never mind.
Yeah. I'm not saying that you're not going to kill these things, but if it gets stuck on one, you lose the hex. So it's better to not do it, in my opinion. Teddy.
Yeah. I also run.
Sure. I will say, with your 14 intelligence save, this thing is probably going to move before Ron gets a chance to hustle.
Oh, cool. Then in that case, I am going to I'm gonna say all right, Ron, I practiced this with Milo. But it's your turn, and I'm gonna
Oh,
just like
no.
reach out and like
Make an
grab.
intelligence saving throw.
All right.
You
I
can
will
try
do
to
that.
throw me.
No, I'm gonna grab you and pick you up and run with you. I'm not gonna try to throw you. You're too fucking big.
I'm too. Yeah, I'm really heavy as well.
But I am going to try to basically haul your ass rather than
Fireman carry.
yeah. Or like leave him upright if I think he if
The
he can move.
This intelligence save for everybody is 10, just so everyone knows.
If he can move, I mean I'll drag him standing, but otherwise I'll fireman's him.
You don't notice that you called him Ron in the heat of the moment,
That's cool.
but other people do.
Yep.
Yeah, you can do this. You could use a mojo point to pull him to your initiative and do this much easier. Just a
Yeah.
reminder that is a viable thing.
Yep. Sorry, I know I'm trucking through
but-
a lot of mojo, y'all, but seems
I can also just
Use it
run.
or lose it.
I'll be all right.
well.
Yeah,
We haven't
He does
seen
go
what
next.
happens. It goes next, and we
Well-
haven't seen what happens.
Oh,
if
it
it's-
goes on the 15?
it goes on the 20, the 15, and the 5.
It's gonna move before.
It's not.
That's what I
I'm
succeeded
sad.
in noticing. And we don't know what happens if it moved while you're against it already.
I'd be fine. But do your thing.
I mean, I think we do. We get disqualified.
That is my assumption.
That was said explicitly a few minutes ago.
No, if you fall
go under
underneath
it.
you do. But that's
Yeah, but like
anyway.
we don't know like
Ron
if
just
the,
finish your stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
I
can
don't
also
understand all that.
you can decline a mojo. You can decline a mojo anyway. So yeah, just roll an athletics check to try and like haul Ron along.
and I have advantage because I'm still raging.
That's true.
Doesn't matter. My rolls are trash today. My rolls look like I
You go
failed.
to pick Ron. You go to pick Ron up, and just Ron does not move even a little bit.
I mean,
mojo point doesn't mean I
my
can pull him
kit is 91 pounds.
Okay.
Alone.
Yeah.
I'm
Not including
gonna
my
take
own
it as
body.
I'm gonna take it as that Andrew declined the mojo point was what it sounded like to me. So you get it back.
Okay.
But
All right.
it felt like
Then I'll-
Andrew was like, I can deal with just getting hit by this wall a bit, which may
All right.
be true.
And I'll
Yeah, it
just
doesn't
dash.
take your action to try and pick him up either, so feel free.
All right. It reduces speed to move through allies as well, right?
It shouldn't. I'm happy for it to not.
Okay. Then I will take the spot to kind of try to keep the statue from hitting others.
All right. Aegis,
I will
can you
zap the
make
one
me-
next to me
Gotta
just
get
as a
free movement.
reflex anyway. I don't know if it takes any of that
Uh,
damage.
You do get free movement. Just make a strength check. Yeah, and
Is this athletics
DC.
technically?
It's a strength save.
Just right to say.
Sorry, I know I said check, but
If I use Peerless Athlete, can I get advantage?
Yeah, sure. I like it. That saves, so it takes half. It does take damage from lightning. Can you also roll me a D100, Teddy?
Didn't roll
Well-
2, but I crit.
Roll the second one anyway. I just want to see, like, in case you crit twice.
Pretty good.
I think you feel it moving against you, and it's just like that instinct of, like, that fighter instinct that you have that's very well honed, and you just take a full move before it touches you, and then it will move its 20 feet. And then it's going to be your turn. As you correctly said, gain a mojo point. So you should be on 3 because you didn't lose one for. You didn't use one for Teddy, but gain a mojo point as the crowd is like, I've never seen someone in plate move that fast. His instincts are crazy. Oh, the commentator says that. That makes more sense for the commentator to say. Thornton's like, yeah, sometimes people in plate still very agile and nimble on their feet. That's his special comment.
Okay.
That's
I
all he
was
does.
waiting for
He's
something
pretty good.
else.
No.
It really did feel like there was a punchline.
The punchline is that the special comment is not that special.
I can move through Teddy, right?
That's what I
Yep.
established before.
Yeah, I'm always happy for you to
But
move.
I
through
can't. I can't stop in them because that would be my 30.
No, you can't stop in Teddy.
Not that kind of show.
Mm,
Uh,
The crowd goes crazy.
I don't love the battering ram nickname anymore.
so it went 20 feet and it's picking up speed, but we are still unsure how much. At least Ron doesn't know.
Yeah, you don't know that it's picking up 5 feet every round. So
I'll just dash. I'll try to soak up
Oh,
these
also-
attacks of opportunity.
Yeah.
Also, I did forget when you ran before and this thing hit you that it had Sentinel, but it's too far to go back. But they will attack you. That's a miss.
I don't think we can soak the attacks, but it still makes sense to move. I'm pretty sure last time they attacked of
That's-
opportunity twice.
But yeah, if they have Sentinel.
Yeah.
No, they should
Mhm.
still. They might have multiple.
I
but
think-
yeah,
they have-
Sentinel doesn't.
Yeah.
They have a
Potential
thing that gives
major.
them better.
Because that's their whole
uh,
purpose, because they don't
opportunity
attack during their
attacks.
turn.
But they both miss you, as they are likely to do, given their to hit is quite bad and your armor is quite good. Then their turn will end. Come and go. And Zephyr, it is your turn.
boy, sure would like to not be here. Um, can I move through my allies without going next to the statue? Do I have to kind of?
There is no functional way through this corridor, almost as if as designed, to not invoke an attack of opportunity from one of them.
Okay.
Don't have to take both.
Yeah, you don't have to, unless you're Ron, and it's just like, I'll do it.
Yeah. So the issue is 30 is gonna would put me on the draw statue, so I'm gonna have to dash.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can't stop obviously in other areas. So I'm just gonna run through it.
You have to pull yourself like around it. It won't let you run
Yeah.
directly through. But I'll move Teddy so that the math is correct, because I think it is reducing 5 feet for you to move through each other.
Yeah, okay. So that would be 30. And then I would dash.
It takes a swing at you.
Yeah.
They do have sentinels. They don't move past that spot.
Okay.
Missing.
Yeah. Okay.
It just like do you hear the mechanical like arcane gears swinging as moving as it swings at you, and you just like duck under the fist and keep going.
Okay. So should I? So to Teddy's spot is 25. Should I count that as 25 or 30?
25.
30. Oops. Okay.
You
so
can
that's-
count it as if the game has correctly tracked your movement. I think is the best way to do it because I moved Teddy out of the way.
Okay.
And
Bonus
Zephyr just
action.
sprints
I got
off.
nothing else to do. I'm just sprinting.
As you should be. And we move to Milo.
Milo will move up and then kind of like around and we use this action to disengage.
Yeah, rogue shit.
This room not a problem for rogues.
And then we'll catch up the Zephyr. We'll just kind of give her a nod and then we'll pull out the health potion and bonus action take it.
Beautiful.
Cool. On the 5, this goes 5, 10, 15, 20, and then up to here. I'll move you guys out of it. And I need a strength save from Duck and Teddy. Thank you. Looks like you both succeeded. Yep. Duck, you feel like you succeeded by the skin of your teeth as it has gotten faster again. But you both did. And then it's your turn, Duck.
You're muted.
Kristen, you're muted.
You're muted.
I mean, I wasn't saying anything interesting, just that Duck is getting the hell out of Dodge.
Oh.
Where
Why
did my
have you managed to
token go?
Dive, duck, and
Are you
Did
in Teddy? I think you're in Teddy.
Everybody.
yep.
Great, good. Teddy, can you move yourself again? Thank you.
You might want to move back first so the game calculates your movement correctly.
No, it is moving. Oh yeah, it's
Okay.
taking 10 feet. That's all right. We'll make it. We'll work it out. It's fine.
There you go.
That's not going to have done that. Hang on 1 second. Go again. There, I found a button that lets you do it in the turn tracker. It's great.
That's
Just
real
reset
nice.
the movement history.
Should I stop briefly for sentinel reasons, or?
Yes, but also because it won't let you move that way because it won't let you just run through an enemy. So yeah, move to there, and then I'll roll the attack.
I'd really like it if this missed.
It does.
Yay! Okay, and now we keep going. So that's 50.
As you get
So-
to the end, you see that in 2 directions the hallway breaks off, and there's doors in both directions.
Okay. Dial. I'm gonna go ahead and make it I'm just gonna move over to the right so I'm not in the hallway with the thing anymore. So that's the full movement.
Yep.
This is not a decision on which way we should go.
Teddy.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna haul ass. Let's see. Stop here to take my sentinel.
I assume a 13 misses.
It does.
Yep.
And then I am going to
Those two were absolutely useless. Those
mean,
two
they
missed
gave me
every single
anxiety.
attack of opportunity. Oh, okay,
Uh,
then great.
I'm just going to. Yeah, I know you said that this wasn't a command, like that this wasn't a instruction of which way we should go, but there's 2 hallways, and Duck is in one of them, and Duck is team captain, so Teddy is going to move all the way through. And then I will zap this guy. This
Sure. Just
animated
roll the
growth.
D100. I'm not going to roll the
Yep,
damage,
that's
the DC save. Thanks.
Yep.
Ron. It will move up because it moves on the 15. So I will need you to make a strength save.
Oh, I could have moved a little bit further because it discounted for the moving through ages, so I will move my further.
Sure. Yes, you continue to be absolutely fine.
Yeah. As well. I'll then
Hold
also.
on, Eddie, you're going to take an attack of opportunity.
That's fine.
You
That's
take
not fine.
the attack, and you will stop in this square.
That's fine. Yep.
Just doesn't want to roll that damage.
Just to get out of people's way. Okay. Stop it.
That's halved, Teddy.
Yep. It's already
Hopefully
halved.
this doesn't split us up.
No, halved. The statue does nothing because they can't. Zephyr.
Okay. Sorry, I have too many things up. I can't see what's happening. Okay, so there's this. I assume this single door here is a stage door.
Single doors are all stage doors, and
Okay,
they will
then
always
there's
be
double
because it's an
doors.
easy way for me to do it. Yep.
I think oh, we have to make a decision about where we're going, don't we? Can I make like a perception check or something to kind of see, like, is there any particular way that
I'll
looks?
always let you roll a natural one.
Well, it's a 5 for
Close.
a 2, so not helpful at all. Okay.
You're pretty sure that there's an equal amount of doors on both sides.
Great. Then I'm just going to go to the left.
Slide to the left. Yeah. Milo.
So when this thing started, was this crusher in the hall part of like the back wall?
Yep.
Do I think it's going to be part of this far wall?
You can make me an intelligence check. I'll actually let you make it as a thieves' tools check with intelligence.
Okay.
Because it's technically a trap adjacent thing.
Oh, that was almost a 16.
I will say that given that you are specifically the person designed to do traps, you do think that this wall is going to collide directly with the wall in front of you.
Okay. Then Milo will move up feet. We'll see that Duck looks like he'll probably be out of dodge if this connects with the back wall, but Theodric will not. So if we can just like move through spaces, this would be 30.
You can't move through
Right.
enemies.
I mean, like if I go
But yes,
into
through Teddy would be 30.
Teddy's and then.
Yep.
Oh, I'm stuck again. There you go.
I can probably change that setting. I'll look at it during break.
I know this might be a stupid thing to do, but I know that Sentinel drops him to 0. Drops him to 0.
Mhm.
I should have a bonus action and an action left. If I bonus action disengage, or even if I can't disengage, if I still use my action to like dash to have more movement,
Once
can I?
Once your speed's dropped to 0, you would double 0. So you wouldn't be able to dash after a sentinel had hit you. Just like
Well,
if
no,
you got hit
what
by.
What I'm wondering is if since Teddy's speed is 0, does that also account for forced movement?
No, because forced movement doesn't
Depends
rely
on
on
the
speed.
forced movement.
Yeah.
Some of them do say up to your speed.
I don't know if it would be like using a mojo to bring Teddy to Milo, just to even if they can't move, just
So
to help facilitate.
if you bring Teddy to your initiative, it's bringing Teddy from the next round. So Teddy's next turn starts immediately. Teddy has 30 speed, and is just acting now.
Okay. Now we use mojo a lot anyway. It's fine. Milo will spend a mojo point, and in the way that they were practicing falls and pickups, but almost kind of like in a mirror of what Teddy was doing before. We'll bring Teddy to turn, and we'll hold like a hand out and kind of grab your arm and kind of try to fall back / use his leverage to help you get a forward jump start to get out of the hall before this thing slams into the wall. To try and move you a little.
Theodric, do you accept the mojo point?
Sure.
All right.
Because
You
I don't
will be
see a
on
way
base
out of
now.
it at this point anyway. Make a what?
I know. I moved you down. Thing, but you can have your turn concurrently with Milo. Are you continuing to move, Milo?
Yeah, he'll do that and then bonus action, disengage and then move.
I'm very confident that disengage doesn't work against Sentinel. Sentinel still gets hit.
Oh, does it not? Okay.
It does not.
Okay, well then I'll bonus
Of
action,
course.
dash, and then try to move.
Yeah. So it'll try and hit you. It fails. You
Right.
are good to continue. But I will say that you know that Sentinel, like,
Okay.
Sentinel's a very common thing. So
yeah.
They like to use it in crawls. Teddy.
Cool.
I probably need to update to reset the movement so you get it back.
Yeah. There we go. All right. See what happens.
At least you're in a better spot if it does hit you.
Yep.
Which it doesn't.
Cool. And I think like as part of the fact that like Milo pulled on to get Theodric moving. If Milo is amenable, there's like this like automatic thing where Theodric like turns their wrist, grabs both of Milo's, and just sort of like, you know, when two tumblers will move and like one tumbles over the other, but there's not a lot of weight on the person that's the bottom person because they are also good at rolling with things.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah, that is what Teddy would default into as they pull out of this range of this drow statue.
So like a synchronized roll.
Performance. Huh?
It's like a synchronized roll.
Yeah, like a synchronized roll, like a you know, those big old wheels.
Milo will try to do that with you. Yeah.
Yeah, and just roll the fuck out of the drow statue, and so those slams missing us both in a very theatrical way. And is Teddy smart enough to have the anxiety that I have about the branching pathways?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's a
Uh,
wisdom thing. Feels like an insight thing to me,
Yeah,
more
like
than an
a
intelligence thing. Like it's a gut feel.
yeah. Cool. Uh,
Remember when I ran a game that had a gut like check? I remember that.
yeah.
It's a good stat. Good feel.
There's not a whole lot that can be done at this point with that
Yeah.
gut feeling.
Yeah, you feel anxious about it, but I don't know what you're gonna do to make that better.
Yeah. So Teddy is going to just shout at the others, catch up later, I guess. And then use full movement to get to these double doors.
Sure. The wall as it closes in on you slams.
I will still use my
itself
bonus to
into
slam
it.
that drow statue so that I don't
Sure. Let's make
lose
your D100
D100
I wouldn't have
roll.
made you lose your range anyway, but make your D100 roll.
I'm just here to not. I don't care about zapping statues.
You
I'm
can
here to
take-
not lose rage.
Yeah, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna make you lose rage.
Okay. And then I would check the doors, I guess, in my turn still. Since I
Well,
have the
they're
movement.
unlocked. Do you want to open them?
No, I just kind of like test it, but I don't want to trigger what's happening in that next room yet.
Yeah, it's clearly unlocked. You hear over the klaxons that have been sounding, still going, like they kind of died down, and they're a little bit like melodically in the key of Radar Love to make sure that like it's not diluting the music. But you hear a voice saying, "The prisoners have evaded the first corridor. Now they just have to make it through the entire complex. They have to remember they don't have to kill any of the guards. And you are blocked off from each other. This wall is a wall. Can be deleted. And then
Does it like go
Doug,
to the
it's your
ceiling?
turn. Yep.
No.
It's your turn, Doug.
Hi.
You said you wanted to tackle all the rooms. This
Yeah,
is
I
a
guess we're
good way
gonna
to do that.
it.
Yeah, I guess. Hey. Duck is gonna like give a shout. Hey, Zephyr, can y'all hear me through the wall? Can you hear me?
Aegis can. Zephyr, you can't because of your terrible perception. It's pretty muffled, Aegis.
To shout back, no.
The crowd, there's some chuckles through the crowd.
Good luck. I think we're pushing onward.
Does it seem to me like there's no way in hell that we're going to be able to move this whatsoever?
Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, I will go. Well, it's not my turn, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems to
okay.
you like it was designed to like force you to pick a direction or split up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, there's
We're
no
still
way.
going to be an initiative because
Okay. Okay, yeah, okay.
because Teddy's rage is happening, and you're essentially going to be in this like room for one round anyway.
So I've moved up to the door. I am going to take sort of this
This is
brief
the
moment.
stage you're up to. The doors.
No, I'm just taking the movement to move forward because I do want my action. In this brief moment of calm, to get off a false life because I do need some hit points here.
You do that.
The way that Duck does that is he shakes himself off and he does the like those sorts of like pumping himself up like stretches.
Sure. Take your 6 temporary hit points.
Goes,
And then on
jumps.
the other side of the wall, Aegis.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move to the door, but I'll wait for Zeph. Since that's gonna be my full turn, anyways.
Okay.
Do you have anything that you want to get set up? Since you have a bonus action?
If it's just the two of us, Zeph, what's your AC?
Right now it's 15. And I get one
Zeph
free
has
shield. I get one free shield with my subclass, and then I have spell slots. So
You're actually the tanky two in like a
Yeah.
great AC situation.
I have,
Wonder
and
if
I
I
haven't gotten
should-
hit at all yet. So I still have, all the temp HP from
I
the.
guess I'll save the
speech
slot
and stuff.
and not
So.
cast Shield Phase.
Don't use it yet. Don't use it yet. I don't need it yet.
No, I don't have anything.
Okay. Zephyr.
Okay, I will go to the door and open it.
Gobos.
Uh,
Oh, great.
yeah, you see some goblins.
Okay.
Picturing Aegis saying that on screen and getting canceled.
Why can't I
Gobos.
move?
Because you close the door when you click yourself again. Because you open the door,
Perception.
and you just said Gobos, then you close the door and you look at Aegis, and there was a full round where you were explaining why Gobos isn't okay. Gobos is fine. Goblins call themselves Gobos. Like, it's not a racial slur.
I love
Yeah,
it.
but
And I think of all of you, Aegis knows that the best, because in the business that Aegis worked in, there would have 100% been a bunch of goblin workers.
Hey,
Yeah.
they call me Humies. Same vibe, all right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, ooh,
there's a lot
Lucky,
of,
I hated that.
There are a lot of
Something about
goblins
that
that
was
are very
bad.
good.
It's a cutesy
A lot of
thing.
goblins that are very good code monkeys. Like,
Okay.
arcane code
What
monkeys.
can I actually do right now?
I'll tell you one thing. You can see that there is a bigger goblin just around
Listen,
the corner.
you don't want to know what the real goblin slurs are.
Yeah, I can see that, and I don't really want to deal with that at
They're
the
all in
moment.
Dwarvish. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So I
Myra
think
knows them. Howard's dad
um,
is an expert.
I'm just gonna open the door, walk in, and I'm just gonna do a
Alex
magic
Dad would be
missile
racist.
Yeah.
at the 3 goblins closest to me.
Sure. Roll your magic missile. Do you want to do them like? Do you want to commit them to each 3, or do you want to roll, see the damage, see what happens, and then dole them out?
That's a good point. Hold on. Hold on.
Because I'm always happy with magic missile being slightly staggered.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's just start with the one that's first, closest to me, and then we'll see.
So goblin number
how it
2.
goes. Goblin number 2.
Very annoying that I did that way.
Why did it do that?
Don't roll the damage through magic missile because it's just going to do
right.
the stupid not way that we do magic missile.
Okay.
So it was 3 damage. The first one, it remains standing because you did 3 damage to it.
Okay, because it's
like,
a D.
Ah,
What actually is it?
the lady does magics at us. Which is also not how goblins speak. They have been like suggested to speak in a more tribalist manner, which is a bit racist. You all
Great.
know that this is not an acceptable portrayal of goblins.
Second one. 4.
It dies.
Oh, sweet.
It's a goblin.
Great. And then I will go for Goblin 1.
Sure.
My last
And then they will.
Ooh, max 5.
Well, that one's still alive.
Okay,
Uh,
and I will stay there.
all NPCs. All right, great. They'll go next round. Milo.
Milo. I guess we'll go here next. Duck will see that Teddy has already ran to the far room. Kind of look between the two. It's going to stay with the tank.
The small doors are literally always stage doors. If you ever open them, it's because you want to have the short rest.
You want to be towards where I'm at. I'm on that
Yeah.
other side of the.
Anything
I'm on the
that
other
has
side
two
of the
doors?
doubles.
Oh, gotcha.
Like I've
Anything
got
that
a
has two
hand
doors
on
is
the
where you want
door.
to go.
Like I've tested it. It's unlocked, but I haven't like swung it open yet, just because I was letting everybody kind of gather
Okay,
up.
so both these doors are
Where I'm at.
Okay.
Yeah.
okay. Then we'll bonus action. Dash and Teddy from us from either side of the door. Milo will go ahead and open.
Sure, you open both of them. But you see another giant statue. This one is made of jade, although it's quite tarnished in a way that jade shouldn't be. So you think it's probably some form of imitation jade.
It's unfortunate because Jade is pretty
Does
bit
it
shattery.
does it look like it's gonna move at us? Like, is it like upon the door opening, is it like turning at us or something?
Yes, it has a spear as well.
Oh, okay, I was just gonna shoot at it.
You're just going to shoot at it. Sure.
I don't expect it to go well, but it's animated and has a weapon. So
Milo used to be a real hazard with the crossbow in Saturday morning cartoons. That hits. The announcer's like, Helena's heroes are onto the goblin room and the statue room. And Taunton says, well, technically the second statue room. Also a special comment. It seems to do some damage, but not its full damage, as it kind of shatters against it.
I'll just stay there by the door, but that's it.
You can make me an X-Crawl lore check. So can Teddy, because you're both standing there. Or actually, Teddy, you can just choose to know it if you like.
I choose to know it.
You've seen jade statues in proper X-Crawl, and they look like jade. They're perfect. They're sterling. This one, even as it took that bolt, part of it seemed to chip away like it's a veneer of jade, and you think that this is not as threatening as a true jade statue. You think this is like a cheaper, weaker approximation. And Milo, you also think that with your 13.
Teddy like looks over at Milo and they like gives that little nod and like rolls out their shoulders in like confidence, like knockoff.
Well, it is your turn. Actually, let me roll its initiative. It could technically get an 8. Wow, it did, but I forgot that it has a 9. So
Cool. I'm gonna.
It would have had to roll a 9 to get. No, there's no way it could have gone between them.
Like glance around the room real fast. Like come to the end of my movement.
There's nothing else in. Oh, there is. You can make an Arcana check, and so can Zeph and Aegis. Teddy knows all the Arcana. Teddy knows all the Arcana.
Oh, it's almost
Teddy is the only
good.
one that knows the Arcana.
We both rolled bad.
Teddy, you've seen these. You've seen these in crawls before. That's a one-time use teleporter.
Interesting. yeah. Teddy will haul out. Only works once though. And I mean, I'm assuming after this many rounds, Teddy is no longer deaf. But it is
Yeah.
still like full volume trying to get Duck to hear out in that hallway. I have 30 feet of movement, so I am going to go ahead and I am going to when I get to this point, I do that kind of sweep around the room looking for anything else. I am going to zap it.
Yeah, it already failed. I rolled it.
Cool. Do I roll damage then? Or
Yeah,
do
roll
you roll
damage and a
D100?
D100.
Okay.
Yep. It takes the full amount,
Okay. Interesting.
but not what. Thank you.
Yep.
Every time you zap
And-
something, you roll a D100 with it.
Yeah, I'm
he doesn't
basically
get the
working on
bonuses.
that as
Yep.
a reflex. And then I will. Yeah, I might as well just use use my action to dash since I don't have anything else I could do with it. I think
Sure.
I will
Let me
square
take
up
that off
on
you.
it, and I don't see any. Oh, the double doors are behind it, right?
Yeah. All right. You get up into its space, and it immediately jabs you with a spear. It jabs you faster than you expect it will. It's called slam because I didn't change it. Does a 21 hit?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I did think it was a 16 when I started saying that.
Both of those would have hit, but 21 hits, more dramatically.
It just like rocks you with this spear jab, of which you only take half. But you also know that most jade statues can attack more than once, and this one seemingly can only do it one time.
Cool.
As it like readies the spear again.
Yeah, Teddy just for the first time this fight, Teddy just gets like slammed to does that pivot to the side as they kind of try to take the damage as well as they can. But hair's falling out of the ponytail. They are bloodied.
The goblin number 1 stomps forward. It's bloodied from the magic missile. And then it will slash at you with its scimitar, Zeph.
Great.
It misses because it's literally a goblin.
Yep.
Doug, you saw Milo fire off a shot. You saw Teddy look confident.
Great. So now it's time for Duck to go see what's in that room.
It's just a big step.
Just a big old statue.
And in the time between you saw Teddy and the last time you saw Teddy.
There's more blood on Teddy than there was about 4 seconds ago.
Okay. So I'm going to have to take a lot of movement to get there. So I will go ahead and do full movement and dash. Hey, what's that thing in the corner?
Teleporter. One use.
Ah, okay.
Teddy looks at you like, why are you accepting this from me so well? but just
and we'll bonus action get that hex on that statue.
Sure. Do you have a stat in mind? Is it dexterity?
It's always dexterity.
Okay. None of you grapple, so really it never comes up what gets used, but it's good to remember.
I mean, I have grappled. It's just fucking useless to grapple.
It's just a bad thing. The corner man, the guy that exists in the corner, will wander forward. He doesn't have enough speed to get anywhere. He will he yells out in common. He yells out in common. Well, it's our turn to kill these adventurers, boys. Get at it. And all the goblins seem a little bit more inclined to do the murder. Aegis, it's your turn. Oh, you can make another Arcana check. Some kind of hobgoblin.
Nope.
Still
That's
there.
the same
Better than
roll.
last time.
I think it's the same
Oh.
roll. I'm
The
gonna
same as last time.
move
It's like, "We're gonna move this."
in to kind of block him.
Yeah.
Sizing him up, like ready for a fight, and I'm gonna stab the goblin to the side.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's fine. That kills it.
Right.
You can roll
Uh,
damage if you like. But it does do
Also,
it.
also bang on my shield slightly, like with the sword, to try to attract their attention on me, over Zeph. Yeah, it's just like,
Sure.
but I'm like ready,
Yeah.
posted up in front.
The warlord says, oblige this barbarian that keeps banging on his loud shield. And they seem like they will target you, because also that feels like probably the best show for them. This goblin, who seems to be an inch or so taller than the other goblins, and his hair is a little bit longer, will sprint over to you and will swipe at you twice with his scimitar, because he is a goblin boss. But he will probably miss both times. He will definitely miss both times. The third goblin dashes. Oh, he can make it without dashing. Seems crazy. He will attack you. Actually, both of those would miss with. What's your AC?
22.
22. Okay, both of those would miss anyway, so I'm not going to roll the extra thing that he has. All right, this is an important roll. Nope. Probably got to have a D in it. It misses, but it did miss with above a 20, so you just smash this goblin in the face with your shield. If you'd like to roll your damage.
Yes. It's 1d8.
It's 1d8 plus your strength one.
Oh.
Like, I just didn't add that in.
Did I set this up right? I didn't have the +4. Okay. 8.
You crater this goblin's skull with the shield. He tries to hit you, and just like he just dies. Well, he doesn't die. He gets knocked unconscious. That was very funny. I'm just gonna give you a point of fame for that moment. I think you get a mojo point as a team, but the crowd just watches this goblin come up. It's inspired, like you can tell that the leadership of its hobgoblin master is like really rippling through it. It lands this like big blow against your plate, and then you just clatter its skull in. So your fame goes up. Yeah, and there are people in the crowd that are like chanting ages, 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 and it starts in the commentary box while Torton's like, man, Torton's like, he really showed that goblin why wielding a shield is sometimes as good as wielding a sword. And then Zephyr, it is your turn.
Great.
The crowd's still like, ages, ages. Somebody up your mojo. I can't be bothered doing it.
Oh gosh. Hold on, I accidentally hit the home button, not the mojo button, so
Yeah, it's
I
a
have to
little.
let that.
I got it.
There's a thing in the top. The expand. You can like close the navigation window to have.
Ah, sweet. Okay. Okay. So you've got the two next to you.
I'll make an Arcana check at the start of your turn.
$11.
An 11 is enough to know that in the room directly in front of you, that black square on the ground is a one-way teleporter.
Okay, I will say, Aegis, there's a one-way teleporter at the back of the room. I don't know where it goes though. And while I say that, I'm going to cast.
I got it. Heard.
You know what? This hobgoblin boss looks like he's wearing metal armor. I'm gonna cast Electrify on him because I
He is
think
wearing metal
that's
armor, yes.
funny.
This hits both of them, right? Because it's
Electrify.
anything within 5 feet as well.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so they both make the DC the save. You'll just roll the 1 damage instance. He fails. The goblin boss also fails in a shockingly similar fashion.
6 lightning damage.
And then roll me a D100. Thank you. 2 actually, because you did 2 instances of the damage. Okay. So the electricity arcs from the first one to the goblin boss, and as it does, everybody in the crowd and everybody in the arena hears thunder crackling, and a thunderbolt just obliterates the goblin boss. And everybody can make a religion check, because even those of you that can't see it can smell the thunder. Milo, who's to say? It's weird that maybe Zephyr can call lightning. Ron, Aegis, can you also roll me the Arcana check, please? Religion check.
Sorry, I just assumed.
Okay.
18.
I was going to type it just to Kristen, but you both know. So, firstly, it occurs to you, Ron / Aegis and Duck, that this is a temple to Zeus, a thing that you had forgotten about, and that Zeus loves the electrics, and it seems like that was a bolt of lightning from Zeus himself. And Ron, because you were standing next to it, you will do an extra D8 damage that is electrical until you take a short rest.
Cool.
So add that
Pretty
to the
good.
list of extra things that you got.
I think I gotta have that.
Your hair is like staticky a little bit.
And then I'm just gonna move. Whoops! I'm just gonna move my 30 feet into the room further.
Is there like
Okay,
a
and also nobody's going to be rolling the D100 for the unelectric attacks anymore.
is there like a
You only
crowd
get the
pop?
one.
Is there like an audible crowd pop whenever all the interference happens?
There's like, it's very hard to like decipher all the audio you're hearing, because you hear storm clouds, even though like you know that it is meant to be a sunny day. You hear this huge like electric burst, but it smells like clean almost. There's no smell of like rain in the air. There's no smell of anything except for like what you kind of get hit with the smell of your own god. So you're smelling alcohol for a second, Milo.
Yep.
Which is also why you're not really sure what happens. The crowd is going absolutely nuts. But we also see in the crowd that like hot dog sellers start appearing, but they're not hot dog sellers, but they are like acolytes of Zeus, and they start collecting tithes. Because like they are letting. That's part of why they let this be a temple that gets used for X-Scroll.
Amazing.
So there is a bunch of tithing happening in the crowd right now.
And that's my turn.
Which is
No bonus
also
action.
why you don't get a mojo point for doing it, because
Yeah.
Zeus did it. That is your turn. We will move to Milo.
Milo will go ahead and move into the room. Let's see, this thing doesn't even, it's not like injured, like badly, right? Barely.
Yeah, it's barely injured at all.
Think, yeah, Milo will move the rest of his movement to kind of like position himself there, and then he's going to take another shot with the crossbow at it. And we'll just get a little closer to the teleporter in case that ends up being a thing that needs to happen.
Sure. Make your shot.
Almost a 14.
An 11 will miss, sadly.
I did. Didn't we get another mojo point? Aren't we at 4? Because I feel like you said there was mojo point in
I
the other
added
room
it.
just a moment ago.
It got added. You didn't get one for the explosion of electricity.
Yeah, so we're at 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
pretty sure three is right.
I want this fucking thing down. Would you accept a mojo point, Milo? Then I'll describe what I do to make it happen if so.
Yeah.
Cool. I think what I'm gonna do is, like, as your arrow goes off, this jade statue, you said it had like a couple of like chips in places where it like isn't a perfect veneer.
Yeah, it looks like it's got a jade veneer that is being chipped away by like the little damage that you've done so far.
Yeah. It's like, it's not even like really a full attack, but like the little pieces of lightning that are still like zimmering around like that storm aura, they kind of like are coalescing and gathering on those weak points, and kind of like pulsing at that spot, like an impending attempt at another zap is what happens with that moment.
Sure, Milo,
And
you can have
Teddy is just
advantage.
gonna bow up and square up with the guy.
You aim for the glowing weak spot for massive damage.
Can I bonus action ask my dad to float in front of it so it should aim better?
You can make a persuasion check. Your dad says, "I will help you but this once, but you will owe me something after this," and it will be slightly distracted by your dad hovering because it can't see spirits. Because I've decided that. So it's
Okay.
your AC while you're distracting it, while it's being distracted.
It'd be so sad if I still miss after all this. Hey, there's the 14.
That's a hit. That's a hit without giving yourself to your dad for like a favor. The worse than giving the mafia a favor, giving a favor to your ghost dad. And you get sneak attack because
Like I said, it's right there. Terrible roll, but
Wow, I thought it was gonna be that 4, and then it just like
And
chips
it's,
away at it a little bit more.
yes, and it's reduced
Yeah.
a half, right?
Yeah, it's halved because it's a non-magical crossbow. Teddy. I'll roll the deck save.
Can I vibes check on whether it's gonna be easier for me to move this thing a few feet to make the door accessible, or if it's going to be easier for us to destroy this thing before one of us goes down. Like, is this a fight or a thing that I want to just try to do the thing that I know is bad?
You could. I'll just tell you, like, you're a barbarian. You could move this. It's hard. It's like a giant fucking statue. It's large. It's like it probably weighs more than Ron does in its plate. So if you got like perfect purchase, you could move it.
Okay.
It's not that easy.
Yeah, and grapple doesn't prevent it from like fully attacking me anyway, right?
Yeah.
It's just all right. Then I will just make my actual attack. I think. Pretty sure I don't have anything useful.
It passed its deck save, so if you want to roll a d6, it'll take half.
Yep. Then, if it hits me, I mean, it's probably gonna hit me regardless, based on last experience. So I'm going to attack recklessly.
Makes sense.
Because I don't think it's gonna make a difference whether it crits or not.
Also makes sense. Well, an 18 with your modifier does hit, so the advantage was a good choice.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Then I will.
This seems to do the full damage to it.
Interesting.
Which is to say why. And then on its turn, it looks like, as I said, most jade statues can stab like more than once in quick succession. This still looks like it's not ready to stab, but as you see it moving slowly, an arcane energy like pours out of it, and everybody needs to make me a wisdom saving throw. Everybody in this room. That's a save. The other two fail. You both are afflicted by slow. Your speed is halved. You can't make more than one attack, and you can't use reactions. And you can't use your bonus action and your action on your turn. But you get a saving throw at the end of each of your turns. People that want a Hexblade's Curse. So
It's already up and on him, baby.
No, you have Hex on him. You don't have Hexblade's Curse.
Oh.
You have two different curses. But Hexblade's Curse can't move, is the main thing. That being said, Duck, it is your turn. You tend to want to save Hexblade's Curse for the biggest thing you fight, and it might be this.
Yeah, so
but it could be-
no, I think we're fine. So it's good that I took my full movement. So Duck is going to take the extra 10 feet to get up. And I think that the unfortunate habit that I've curated whenever I attack in a new room for the first time is Duck gives a huge shout of "Bah!" and then we're gonna booming blade hit this guy.
Sure. You shout batter up, you just like the crowd is like, yeah, batter up, but then they're like digging into their like pockets to get out like dollar things. 9's a miss.
Chris stepped away. So I'm
Chris stepped away.
uh,
It's just a miss. We're just going to move on.
Yep.
The hobgoblin standing in front of you, Ron, is going to make its attack at you. At least one attack. It misses with the first one. It misses with the second one, and you may do a shield attack if you like. It's free. I don't know why you would ever not. It does get the electrified damage because your whole body is slightly electrified. The fact that this has gone off twice in this room is crazy.
It's a little bit ridiculous, actually.
Destroy his-
oh,
Well, no, he's a hobgoblin. He's fine.
I mean, still.
but it's a lot. It's a lot of damage for him to take for free on your turn.
Yeah.
On his turn.
After having also
Uh,
missed me twice.
Then he will attempt to hit you in retaliation with his shield.
Double shield
Bring
blow.
it.
Ouch.
It was 18 for so long. It just hits you on your shield, and he just does. He has an ineffective turn. That's really funny. Apparently, +9, not enough to hit Ron. All right, his turn's over. Ron, Aegis, it's your turn.
My turn.
The
Alright.
crowd does like that chant of Aegis is continuing as you just like block with your shield, take one on the plate, slam him across the side, and then probably hit him with a longsword. Okay.
Ah,
He's not bloodied yet. if that helps.
I'm gonna smite because so that's gonna be
yeah.
2d8.
Plus the electric damage will double.
Nice.
This should be
That Zeus
48.
thing was crazy. Maddie, you had to roll under the damage that you'd done.
I was wondering what the threshold was, if it was above something or below something.
No, it was below the damage that you'd done.
So wait, is this like 8d8?
It-
Or we
Uh, Certainly, it is more d8 than that.
It was showing it like it was gonna roll as a crit
Should have done it
for
correctly.
some reason. And then that did it. I should just hit the crit button anyways.
God.
Yeah.
I deal 44 points of damage.
He
I
would
just
have died
sunder
at full
his
health for
armor.
this.
Like I'm
Yeah.
just like straight.
You cut through his shield. His plate armor you see as you like hit through it is not actually
pull
full plate.
back slightly at like the last second to not just murder him.
He wasn't at risk of full dying. You would have had to do another 21 damage for him to full die. So it's pretty close.
I mean,
But he's fully not involved in this fight anymore.
okay, he's down. I like to look at him. I'm like, all right. So did we establish is this a stage door or is this
That's the
Single
that's
doors
the next door.
Is a stage
this
door.
is the next door? Okay, I just couldn't see from that.
You can see both. We do cut to that old elven woman in the like dark room who's doing her sword kata, and she's like put her sword down and like fist pumps as you just destroy this hobgoblin in a blow that is
I
so good.
think I'm gonna look at Zeph, but I'm gonna say next room. Like we
Let's
took
go.
no damage and destroyed, so I don't. That like we could go
Yeah.
for the teleporter, but I don't know what that's gonna take us even.
No. I
It's also a
it's-
one-use teleporter. So one of you
it's
could
a
use
one
it.
use.
and then it turns
okay,
on.
I thought it was a one way.
Nope, one use.
No, let's just go.
Zephyr.
Okay.
Zephyr's like nods and then just walks onto the teleporter. Really funny.
Okay. Let me just zoom out here so I can see more of what's happening.
As
so 30
always, your
feet.
team is an epitome of speed. Like the speed at which you get through rooms is crazy. Well, two of you. The others we are not going to talk.
Hit a bit of roadblock on the other side.
You hit what they call a stumble in the crawl. Do you
Okay.
want to open the doors, Zeph?
Yeah.
Sure. They both open when you open them, so you can click both. You see a giant two-headed ogre-looking thing. It's an Etten. If you have nature, you would know that, but I don't know if you have nature.
If I have what? Nature? No, I don't have that.
Nature proficiency. So to you, it just looks like a big ogre with two heads. One of them seems to be asleep.
Oh. Okay, I will relay that information to Aegis. I guess I would have had to use my action to get the 5 feet to the door. So,
Yep.
I'll just stand there and wait for Aegis to come to the door with me.
Let me add this to the thing. They all roll higher than you, so they don't go till the next turn. You're also like getting good rolls for their initiatives. Back in the other room, Milo.
Do you always love the reflective names?
I mean, this thing's not really huh. Is there like any way past the statue to the next room?
You could sneak past it, but the other two would find it difficult to get through.
Yep. Okay. There's nothing in this room to hide behind, is there?
Oh, there's some stone rubble that's been set up strategically for people to hide behind. So yes, you can say that you can try and hide if you like.
Yeah, Mello will do that thing where like kind of like moves a few feet and kind of like while doing that passes behind some rubble and he just vanishes once he does that.
It very much seems like the statue doesn't see where you're going.
I assume I still need to.
You can roll, but I assume they will
Oh
roll
wait,
higher.
slowed.
Oh, you're slowed. Yeah, unfortunately, that does mean that. Duck, can you make me a wisdom save to get rid of slowed? That means you can't do both in your turn. Yes.
I'll still stealth just for the next turn.
Okay. And
Yes.
Duck, you're no longer slowed. And Milo, you're no longer. You have stealth, but then make a wisdom save.
Flat roll, baby.
Oh, nearly tilted over. You are still slowed. Teddy.
I zap it.
Yep. Also, Zeph, you see there's a teleporter in this room as well.
And then I hit it, boss. Let's see. Recklessly, because the
Save
same
again.
calculus from previous applies.
That hits.
Cool.
As that hits, Radar Love, that's been playing basically this whole time, ends. It was playing before you came in, and then it stopped for your thing because even though it's been less than a minute, but Radar Love stops and the Peter Gunn theme starts.
Yeah, and
With a
like
real particular vibe.
y'all watch as like the way that Teddy is stepping and bringing down this hammer just changes just a little bit, and like switching beats in the mid step, and yeah, I'll take 12 regular old damage.
It is bloodied.
Have nothing left.
All right. On its turn, it is going to try and hit you because you keep hitting it.
Good. Yep.
It does succeed.
And it would have
really
succeeded
do.
regardless on the 9 or the 4.
Or the 4.
Because it's got a 10. Oh, no, not on the 4. It's a 10, not an 11. I thought it would have hit a 15. Nice doing, y'all.
You take 10 points of damage.
Oh, nope.
Because your because barbarians resist all physical, all slashing, piercing, and
Yeah,
bludgeoning.
one
right?
raging. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Milo.
So even though it is magic, it doesn't matter.
You get peppered lightly by a what might have been one of Teddy's molars.
The precision for this thing to take out one of your teeth with a spear is actually incredible. In the other room, one of the heads, the head that's awake, nudges the other head. It's like, "Hey, dog, wake up! They're here." And he like just starts slapping his own face to wake up the other head, and they will stomp forward towards the door. And Zephyr, unfortunately, they do have 40 feet of movement.
Fuck.
So the first attack is going to be not at disadvantage, but the second one is at disadvantage because the second head just woke up. $15, which does currently hit, if I remember correctly.
Shield.
Yeah, you probably will not take that.
Just like, it blocks
This
off
one will be
shield.
free because of my subclass, so I'm not
Sure.
consuming a spell slot.
And then this is disadvantage again. It's now AC 20, which
Yes.
both would have hit you, but miss because of shield. It's like, oh, this
No.
this one's got magic. And
Don't hit me.
they like they change hands with the battle axe and the Morningstar as if that's going to make a difference. But that's the end of your turn. Their turn. Sorry, your turn can continue because it's Duck's turn. That was basically English.
Got there in the end. It's fine.
The differences in the states of these two parties at the moment, like the two halves
Yeah.
of our party
Crazy.
at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot that Zeph has quite good AC, so you did get a good pair to be like the two that are by themselves.
The unfortunate analogy that that happened in my brain here was Taskmaster team tasks, where the team of 3 is always like an incompetent set of goofballs, and then the
Yeah.
team of 2 is like efficient. Yeah. And that so the Taskmaster theme has been playing in my head this whole time.
Perfect.
But not in Duck. Importantly.
The Taskmaster theme by way of Peter Gunn.
Yeah. So anyway, Duck pulls the bat back up into a batter's position and is going to swing just so incredibly hard with a booming blade. It's gonna swing.
That hits.
Nice.
Yay!
Yeah, this seems to do full damage as well because your baseball bat, of course, is bludgeoning. It does seem like bludgeoning damage is more effective.
That's the thunder from Booming Blade.
The thunder would probably be effective if anything ever moved out of melee range with anybody that
I don't
was
like
ever
that.
with. One day it will happen.
And Duck shouts over to Teddy, "The opposite, keep working on it. I think we're getting
Right.
somewhere, man."
Next level, it will
Teddy like
not hit.
lifts an arm sheeting blood from it and gives you a thumbs up.
Aegis, it is your turn. You see, you don't have nature.
Yeah.
You see some kind of big ogre, 2 heads, 2 weapons.
Sure, I don't know what the fuck this is. I'm gonna like run up and I would like to maybe use a mojo point to try to like tag team, like pull Zeph behind me while I step into their spot, like a floppy do.
You basically want to use a mojo point to to involuntarily move Zeph 5 feet so that Zeph doesn't take an attack of opportunity.
Kind of like the battle master maneuver.
I'll let you use a mojo point for that. That's fine. So you just swap places.
Yeah, I want them to just be like farther
You can
back.
work. I'll
Yeah.
move them, and then they go there.
Perfect.
So run
I think
over,
that's a
we
good use of a mojo
swap,
point.
and then now up in front of this giant creature. Sort. I'll or after. Okay, I'll swing.
Sure. Oh yeah, that is.
Lightning infused. 11. That'll be me. I'm just like running up, and I'm kind of like going through the legs. Maybe try to whatever.
Sure. They the one of the heads is like, I can't believe this one has taken the magic girl away and is now here. And he like holds the morning star, like ready to hit you.
You better
Okay,
believe
you are
it.
the aforementioned magic girl.
Great. Okay. Oh, what do I want to do? Whoops. I think I'm going to say, what kind of weapon are they wielding? A club?
Well, firstly, it's racist to assume that they would be wielding a
Oh, no,
club.
Morning Star.
Secondly, yeah, they have a battle star and a morning star. A battle axe and a morning star. They do not have a battle star. That would be too
Battlestar
strong.
Galactica.
They have the entire box set of Battlestar Galactica.
Say pretty hard to hold weapons when your hands are numb, so I'm gonna cast Frostbite. It's a con save, which I'm sure is probably pretty high. These guys.
Con save. Yeah.
Of course.
I mean, at least it wasn't an attack roll.
Wasn't an
So-
attack roll, but okay, that is my action. No, I think I'm just gonna let that. I'm just gonna let that go. It's gonna go. Shit. I'm just gonna stay put.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't want to
next
do
up,
my quicken spell.
Milo, back in the other room where things are going great.
Yep.
This thing looks in bad shape.
Milo was wanting to save it for like later, but it's also like, okay, things are kind of going a bit bad here. Just to do a bit of extra damage if it hits, Milo's going to load up the Ice Bolt,
Sure.
and we'll pop from cover and take a shot at it with
Yep, you
I-
have advantage.
advantage.
That hits.
And the answer is an extra d6.
But most importantly, makes your whole attack magical, which
I actually forgot about that.
will be
Yeah,
the
plus
relevant
sneak.
part, I suspect.
Yeah.
Plus sneak attack. It is possible that it doesn't die. No. I'm pretty sure that you had to roll. Yeah, you'd have to have rolled 6 on those 4 dice for it to not die. Where do you shoot it to have the ice just like spread across it and it shatters away a little bit of it?
The earlier where Theodric had kind of made the electricity arc around one of its weak points. In that same spot, my little pop-up, the light crossbow has the bolt loaded and directed at Theodric. We'll just, thanks for the bullseye, and we'll fire at it. Hopefully just hitting it there and causing the ice to kind of like, like when the ice expands and it can break and like kind of shatter if it expands too much. Hopefully just kind of shatter that side of it.
He's like, your dad's like, you're welcome, son, even though he didn't help you with this one. And then the thing will die.
Every single person in the room like reacts to you like it was they're doing.
Like it was them.
That's it. Yeah. Does the slow go away, or am I still making saves?
The slow goes away.
Okay. Then would move up to the next doors.
Yep. Teddy, do you have anything to do before opening these doors, healing wise?
I can't remember if I have a healing potion or not.
I think
Everyone
has
should have
healing
one,
potion
and
in
then-
Milo's
Yeah, everyone
outfit,
has one.
so-
Yeah, I am absolutely draining that sucker.
Yeah,
And
probably.
I forgot.
All of you
the-
should heal Teddy.
Does Milo or Teddy have the hardiness gummy?
Milo has the extra one. The hardiness gummy, I don't know. I don't
Me.
know how you haven't resolved
Sorry,
this yet.
sorry.
Teddy has.
No, sorry, I misspoke. We definitely gave it to Duck because
yeah, okay.
it says on. I'm almost positive it says on the sheet.
All right,
No,
Teddy,
I
it's your
haven't got rid of
turn.
one.
You draw. You drink a potion.
Yeah. Drink a potion. What's the dice roll for that?
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2.
Couldn't remember the modifier. Get a wonderful 5
Five.
HP. And then I will
You can feel your rage is about to subside, so if you want to just re-up at the start of this.
yeah. Is it a free action to open the door, or is it a whole action?
It is a free action.
I will move to the other side. I will take my I'll kind of glance back to Duck to see if I should like swing open the door to like let him get a look at the room as he charges in, or just leave it. And without like clear instruction, we'll just open the door because that's what Teddy does. Teddy moves.
It's speaking. Sorry. But just as a reminder, if you have a gummy, they re-up every time, so there's no reason to not use it. It's not like it's going to go away.
Yeah.
I think you open the door.
Yeah, I do. That's what I
Sounds
said.
like. Yeah, so you can just click it to open it. You see a pair of orcs, but more importantly, you can see that there is an archer in the back that has a clean line of sight on you.
Cool. I will use the rest of my movement to duck back out of the way.
Sure.
Duck?
Is that what Duck says before getting hit by an arrow?
Yeah. No, Teddy points, mutters archer and orcs, and then slides behind for a moment, like.
All right. Before we go on break, at the top of the next round, Torg and Grot look down at Aegis, and as one say, hang on, I wrote it down because it's their very important catchphrase that they get paid extra to say. By the power of They say, by the power of Valkyrie Pattern, the official streaming service of X-Crawl, we hex you. And you get
Yeah.
hexed. And they will take two strikes at you. They're a hex play. They're a warlock.
Flash.
You're hexed for strength. It's not going to make a difference. Both attacks miss immediately. But it's really funny because at home, everybody sees them say this, and it does this huge banner of a Valkyrie Pattern. And then it's got like one of them cutting through the banner with an axe, and then they just watch both attacks just absolutely whiff on you. And that's where we'll go to break. And we'll be back in at 1:15.
Right.
So don't go anywhere. Hello and welcome back to the second half of X-Crawl Infinite Session 7, where I can remember a number from 2 entire hours ago. We rejoin the crawl with Duck. You look through the doors that Teddy opened and then fucked off back around a corner to see an orc. That's all. He doesn't seem to have a weapon, but he does have like viciously spiked gauntlets.
I did call out about the archers.
And you
No,
heard a
I'm-
call out about the archers.
Cool.
The single archer.
Great. I'm sure I appreciated that information when it was said, and I totally forgot about hearing any of it. Where were the archers pointed out to be?
Like,
In like the corner of the room, I think Teddy probably said.
yeah, like Teddy like pointed at them and then like spun out of the way because wasn't gonna take a free hit if they didn't have to.
Okay. Sounds good. Duck has no such forethought, and
Well, Duck's not on 9 HP.
and charges directly in.
Yeah, you see 2 orcs and 1 archer.
Cool. We'll hit the bonus action to move the hex onto the closer of the orcs. And yeah, I'll go ahead and take a dash just to get me into melee.
Sure. The other orc will go, and it just it doesn't look hurried, but it is upon you very quickly. And it will punch you. It will punch you 1 time. I clicked multi-attack, which it doesn't actually have. Does a 14 hit? I will assume that was a no that I didn't hear. Just missed.
That was a no. Sorry, I said that out loud, and apparently just don't know when I've hit mute anymore.
Well, you are going to know when you get shot by this archer. He shoots.
That does hit.
And then we'll make a second attack.
Wow.
The second attack, actually, this isn't like a team that normally works together. This is an archer and some orcs. So I'm going to make a roll to see if this orc gets hit by that arrow. Yeah, the orc gets hit by the arrow. It hears the bowstring twang in the wrong way and moves, but that movement makes it take the arrow in the back.
Oof.
For 3 points. It's like, oh, hey, why are you shooting me? I feel like nobody reacted to my choice for voice for this orc. And that's hurtful. Aegis, it's your turn. The Ettins, having spruiked Valkyrie Patton, the official streaming service of X-Crawl, missed you twice. You're muted.
Yes, I realize that. I'm going to squaring up using this relatively small space to try to be my advantage. I think like realistically, I'm in the middle, but squares and all. I'm gonna take a swipe. To cast a buff spell. Smite's so good. I'm just gonna swing.
That hits. You get the
Hail
vibe that
and
this thing
lightning.
is very, very easy to hit.
9 points of damage. That's me.
All right. Charlie, I'm not going to explain to you that the words that I said are fine, but the Etten is the creature and Spruiked is what they did where they like gave a sponsored spiel about something.
Okay.
Zephyr.
Just
Okay. I am going to hold on, let me see what it is. Yeah, okay. Okay. I'm going to use meta magic, adept quicken spell. And I'm going to cast Zeus's Fury as a bonus action.
Okay. All of that sounds fine. A fail.
Can I?
So that's the line.
Sorry. I thought it
Okay.
was 7.
So that will be
No.
3d8 damage. Thunder damage. Oh,
I thought that was going to be a 7.
I thought it was gonna be 7 too. Well, 12 thunder damage. Yeah, that's that. And then as an action, I am then going to follow it up with another electrify cantrip.
Sure.
So another deck save.
Another fail. Which is not surprising because they are not
Yeah.
not nimble.
Oh, I
And
could arc between
4
the heads.
lightning damage.
Sure. They don't seem to be overly affected by lightning in particular.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. Meanwhile, Duck, the second orc, will stomp up to you and will attempt to punch you. Well, we'll be standing next to you already and attempt to punch you. I don't know why I said stomp up. Also missing. Duck, the unhittable, it seems like.
you made a good choice to charge in. See?
Yeah, I mean, actually, other than the one archer shot, pretty good. Milo, you hear the sounds of orcs frustratingly swinging at like 19-year-old baseball player.
Okay.
The telltale sounds of missing attacks against a 19-year-old baseball player.
I think at some point Duck does start trying to trap. Whoa, brain fried. Duck does start to try to give them like a little bit of a pep talk, like, "Oh, you'll get it next time," and it's very genuine.
Milo hears that from
It's
the
like-
doorway. It would just be like, "Don't encourage them to hit you." Like what?
He's right. We will get him next time.
They now have a mojo point. So
Yeah, they now have advantage. They've got bardic inspiration.
From
Teddy's
where
dying.
Milo's at, could he technically see the orc down there? Is they're like illuminated, or is it kind of like a kind of step out?
Yeah, as long as they're illuminated, you can see them.
Okay. Milo will, I guess, try to bonus action hide behind this like doorway here. He hasn't He hasn't ran into the room yet, or stood in front of the door yet.
Yeah.
That was
Wow, that's a really good. Really
Yeah,
good
this
perception.
this orc is almost like he's aware that that door is where attacks might come from.
That's fair. Okay. Well, Milo doesn't know that and is going to, for no purpose at all at this point, is going to like do one of those little like stealth rolls across the door, but it's in full visibility of everyone in the room to get to the other side. And
So
then
you
go in.
watch the orc watch him do that. The orc like stops looking at you and is like watching in the doorway.
now
then
Teddy's
it's
gonna
gonna-
make an attack trying to be from hidden because of the absurdity of that.
And
Like
it's gonna
surely they won't
fire-
notice me.
And it's going to fire at the orc, the uninjured one. 'Cause that's the first one that he saw.
That hits.
The absurdity that arrow still hits him after all that.
Yeah. Ultimately, people think that you just did it to look cool. They don't think you tried to do it stealthily because your stealth check was so bad. Yeah, it's a big hit. Is bloodied.
That'll be Malo's turn.
Make me a grandstanding check.
It's
The orc plays his role in your attack very well. He's like, "Hey, where'd that come from?" It makes eye contact with you as he says that. So you don't lose any fans for your terrible stealth.
okay.
Teddy, Theodric.
Yeah. Well, Theodric is going to move on out. He is going to attack the one directly in front of him. Let's see. Yeah,
Would
that
you
one.
like him to also make a dexterity save? Or do you want to decide
yes.
after?
I think I want to decide after because
Okay.
bloodied.
That makes sense. Because you're going to roll a crit. That's why you wanted to decide after.
That was the plan. That is the plan.
It's actually
Well,
annoyed me, that
crazy.
one. That one annoyed me. just so you know, that one hurt me.
Well, all right, beautiful. Let me hit that damage button.
I'm on a good run of predicting these rolls.
There you go. For the annoyance, I rolled exactly the same I roll on every other.
Well, it is alive.
Cool.
So I'll make a dex save.
Yep.
Aha.
Hey.
It still kills
Nothing.
it.
Oh, wow.
Because you can't halve. I don't let you halve to 0, and it had 1 health left.
Okay. Well, thank you, because that feels nice. Like there's like this
I'm glad I
electricity,
wasted
like
that crit.
yeah. There's this electricity like zipping up its body and like like to the armor. Is it wearing armor?
Yeah, it's wearing like leather with studs. in
Yeah,
so
like it kind
zips
of
down
like
the studs.
doesn't make purchase immediately on the armor, but like just a single little sparkle hits this poor bastard's eye, and Teddy winces. It's just like, sorry, dude. They go down.
He gives you a little subtle thumbs up, but like is very much in pain on the ground. He's like,
I'm gonna move a little bit, staying next to this. Well, hold on. Do I look at this? Yeah, I'm gonna move just a little bit to kind of give you a clearer line of sight on your shots, Milo.
Hex goes down. Immediately, I forgot to roll the concentration checks, but immediately the Etten Warlock's Hex does go down. They're like, that's everything you're doing, right, Teddy? You don't have a
Yeah.
bonus action left. They say, by the power of Valkyrie Patent, the official streaming service of Xcrawl, I hex you, as they use their second spell slot. And they will attack you 2 further times, Aegis. That's a miss. And this one is also a miss.
I'm gonna,
The exact same thing happens.
Cost the second one.
You're going to get Valkyrie on your bad side.
For interrupting
making their paid ad look bad.
Right. I'm gonna
This
take
pair
a
of
moment
rooms,
where he like
taking a-
overextends to kind of just slide the sword up into his elbow.
That is.
All right. So it's gonna be plus. What's my martial? D6.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's from a feat, right?
Yeah.
Ron just does a bunch of little cuts, so the electricity extra damage is actually real.
17.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah. In what languages does Ron speak? Like English plus nothing else, right? And Elvish, but
Elvish. Yeah, I don't have anything marked down, so I'm gonna say English.
they speak a different language. It sounds European to each other very quietly under their breath that like the microphones probably don't pick up, but you could hear. Zephyr, you don't hear it. It also wasn't Greek, so it didn't matter. Well, Greek is what they speak in Cyprus. I don't know.
Yeah.
Then, Duck, it's your turn.
Turkish, depending on which part of the island.
Mhm.
Yeah. There are one-way teleporters in each of these rooms as well.
Something I should have done earlier that I forgot to was I needed to make a concentration saving throw for Hex, so I am going to start with that.
Yeah, sure. That's a fail, sadly.
Cool. Hex is down.
Hex on both sides goes down. Both patrons not really getting their money's worth this fight.
So sad. Duck doesn't really feel that happen, because he's like in the zone and is after giving this orc a pep talk about, you know, how Duck believes in him, it'll go better next time, is going to booming blade hit him with a baseball bat.
It'll go better next time, guy. Smack. That hits. 15 is just a hit. He just takes a baseball bat to the side of the face. He is bloodied.
And
The
I
archer,
don't think I have any bonus actions.
sure. The archer looks at the duo, sees the more injured Teddy, and will unleash 2 attacks. But before Oh wait, he can do this after making the roll. So the first one, he's going to use Archer's Eye because he doesn't think that will hit, even though I, as Jack, think it does hit. I know it doesn't. He's going to use Archer's Eye, which lets him add a D10 to that roll. Which makes that a hit. And then he's also going to. Is this once per turn? Yes, because it's a bonus action. You can't do both. All right. You take 3 points of damage as he just is trying to chunk through your health.
Teddy looks so fucked up. Like,
And then he will attack you again. And you will hit 0.
Yep.
Definitely, but that doesn't do anything yet. So you just continue fighting at 0.
Yep.
And then his turn's over. Aegis back in the other room.
Yes. I'm gonna take my swing.
Zeus's Fury doesn't stay up. Right?
ooh.
No, it's one and done.
Yeah. Smite.
Sure.
Oh god.
They could
Oh,
live. They certainly could live.
Let's get it, Ron. Or Aegis. This is me, Maddie, not Zephyr.
Yeah, that was Jesus Christ.
Oh my
Those are
god.
really
So
bad,
many
actually,
dice.
damage rolls as well. I rolled a lot of ones and
Well,
twos.
it was
34.
It was just enough.
it
Just enough.
ran off the screen like you couldn't show it when you hit the 34.
They kind of catch your sword as it comes down, like on the blade of the battle axe, but it just directs it like to the middle of their solar plexus, and this radiant bloom, crackling with electricity, just like slams into their chest and like knocks them out. They are like unconscious from the like electrical radiant damage. And as they fall down, like a little Valkyrie like jingle plays. And at home, everybody's like this. It comes up with like, see the best hits and the best misses on Valkyrie Patton.
hmm
I'm gonna just move towards the second door, and I'm just gonna shout back to Zeph. I say, I hope the others are doing as well as we are.
This is great.
It's your turn.
We make a great pair.
Yeah, do you need a full team is the real question. Maybe you should
Hope
just be
I
doing
put the
duo
right
crawls.
I'm gonna go down to the second door. Go to the door and open it.
Sure, make a perception check.
Oh, this will be
We get
good.
to a trap room.
Yeah, that'll be fuck. It was almost good, and it's not. It's a 6.
Let me quickly do a thing. This has to be there. Oh, was it 6?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't see anything.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Is it dark in here?
Nope.
Okay.
It
It's
looks
just
dark
different-
because of
it's just a
the
different colored
floor.
floor.
The floor palette.
Should I
yeah.
roll, or am I too far away?
Oh yeah, you can roll as well.
This, but I'm better.
You don't see
Hey.
anything.
Okay. Well, that was my action and movement, so I'm done.
Yep. Meanwhile, the orc who is inspired by Duck will attempt to punch Teddy because he does think he's going to get better, but he doesn't want to hit the guy that's been like encouraging him. This will have advantage because of the encouragement. Well, I would have hit either way. Teddy, could you roll me a d20, please, for the damage at 0? I'm not even going to roll to see how much he does.
Well,
One.
One is the best option because you get to because it runs backwards, basically.
got it.
Charlie, You will gain an aesthetically pleasing scar in the location of your choice, which
Nice.
also will affect your temporary fame. So describe how this hits you with the spiked gauntlet and like creates a cool scar.
I think I was gonna go for like, the classic face thing. But what I think happens is that as it like strikes, like Teddy like just kind of goes into like constant, like when you're doing like play fighting, right? And you have to like move. And so that spiked gauntlet pattern is like an angle at their neck. Like that
Mhm.
like nice little imprint right along their neck. And on like the side, not in the throat. Not a throat punch here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
You
a
will
little
have
smears and scratches.
a fancy neck scar.
Beautiful.
What a good. You guys are just rolling good on the stuff that is important, I think.
Yep. I will
Uh,
take that one on that.
All right. Next up, we have Milo.
It's the orc and the archer at the back, left of
Yep.
this room, right?
Correct.
Do I have clear line of sight on the archer, or like would I need to probably move around?
You definitely have clear line of sight. It's whether or not you're. Oh, you have like just a heavy crossbow, a light crossbow.
Yeah, it was like 80
Yeah,
feet. I think.
that has reach. 80 feet is fine. Yep.
Milo will move forward and will hide behind Theodric.
Sure. Make a stealth check.
Theodric like feels like, like the brush of cloth or something and like bows up.
Once again, bad roll.
Unfortunately, the archer is good at sight.
Strange. Sounds fake.
Do I feel like I'm not well hidden from the archer? Is that like a thing I can fix?
Yeah, because it's kind of looking at you.
Oh, okay.
It has to look at you to see where you are. So I think you can tell that it's looking at you. Yeah, because you have expertise in perception. I'll let you just have that.
Okay. In that case, there's a point where like the crossbow aims around Theodric towards the archer, kind of pauses for a second, pulls back, and then goes over like a shoulder down at the orc instead.
Nice.
Okay.
I love that from a visual perspective. Like Teddy. The little box you carry around to tuck yourself under.
No advantage, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a 16 for so long.
Yeah.
That's gonna miss.
All right, that's it.
Okay. Theodric.
Cool. I got no health potions, so I just gotta keep whacking. And I shall, in fact, whack. And fuck it. I'm raging. I've been really hurt. I felt like a hit to my collarbone area that is like, that's gonna leave a mark.
Yeah, you feel like the slickness of blood running
Yeah.
down like your arm.
Yeah. And so go in recklessly.
Yep. That is some damage.
Cool.
Why did that
And
not work?
Theodric like kind of mutters to y'all like, I can keep taking hits, but if anybody has their potion left over, like,
Did you want it to make a deck save?
yeah.
He failed.
Cool. I like
He
the
takes 2
impact of the dice.
damage.
Just keep chipping.
Uh,
Right.
Duck, the orc in front of you looks really bad, but he did successfully hit Teddy.
Duck reaches into his bag and pulls out a Gatorade bottle filled with health potion and hands it to Teddy.
Nice.
It's not a Gatorade bottle. It's a bottle that is branded with Hank's Sporting Goods.
Yeah.
It's a sponge in there.
Sure.
But it looks
Shaped like a Gatorade
it
bottle.
looks like a it looks like a Gatorade bottle. I'll allow
Sports
it.
bottle. It's a sports bottle.
Reaches into
With
his
a
pouch
squeeze
and
lens.
then
Cameras do
immediately
all that
just-
stuff underhanded.
and then twisting the other way, not in the style of a baseball swing, but actually going backwards. We are once again booming
Helicopter.
blade at this orc. And I closed my character sheet. There we go.
Sure, Teddy, you have a healing potion.
Beautiful. Thank you.
14 is gonna miss. Yes.
But what if it didn't?
What if I lowered its AC by 1? And it did. That's a good question.
Milo's gonna use a mojo point. That like he hasn't used it yet, but he does still have it. From like around Theodric, Milo will like take out the rope and we'll kind of just like whip it around Teddy at the back of the orc. Not in really a way to do damage, but in a way of like, just whenever something is like a string is whipped really fast and it hits, it still hurts. It's enough to like distract to hopefully give Duck a better shot.
Hey, I'm fighting here. Yeah, you can roll it with advantage.
Elementary school style torture.
Pretty much.
A 16 does hit.
Oh, just got that up. That's beautiful.
How do you want to
Nice.
take this orc down?
We're coming in. We tried with the backhand. The use of the mojo point allowed Duck to come in actually properly, like in his baseball stance, almost in slow motion. He sinks into like a proper like back elbow up. The knees are soft. And I swings directly into this guy's chest. And like sort of grins at the end and goes, "This was a good time."
Make a grandstanding check for me. Yeah, the crowd's like into it. The crowd is like that. The people that were like holding up the thing, we love baseball, we like that sport too. Are like, the kid's got such good form, and everyone's like, yeah, Duck. But as that happens, Teddy, you're gonna get shot by this archer.
Yep.
Would you like to move, Duck?
Yeah, I will take the movement to start moving towards our friend here.
Teddy, the first attack is gonna hit come to you, which will hit. Nope. You rolled the d20.
Well,
It adds a d10. It could still miss with the d10. 13 misses. So it will shoot you a second time. Well, at least a crit doesn't do anything to you. So you rolled a d20 plus 1 because you've been hit one time already. So that's a 20, which is bad. It's not death bad, but it's getting worse. This is going to be hard to describe with an arrow. I feel like whatever I wrote is going to be hard to describe as an arrow. I haven't done it to you.
I
Why
can
didn't
always
I
roll
put
my
this
d20
into
again after you rolled the one that hit.
Oh no, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It hits you in the knee, which is ironic because it sounds like a Skyrim thing, but it absolutely viscerates your anterior cruciate ligament. You have minus 15 speed. You have minus 4 to your dexterity, and it takes 6 months to heal if it's untreated.
Got it.
It's based. Wait, is it based off of the attack that hits you?
Every
It's
attack
just
that
random.
you take is a d20 plus however many attacks you've taken. And I will tell you that death starts at 26. So you just don't want to roll high.
I didn't even
Roll
see
low.
Charlie's roll though.
It was a 19.
It's a
right?
Accidentally hit
19.
the button instead of typing it in and delaying
Oh.
hit roll, so I rolled it really early.
Oh, you rolled it early?
Like I rolled it before the attack, which is why he thought the attack hit.
Before it even
I
hit
see.
you. Okay, you can re-roll your d20.
Fine.
You all can know now that ACL is 20.
That was not a complaint. That was just saying like why it was a thing.
No, I want it to be in order. That's fine. You can re-roll. You might roll a 20.
I might.
Well,
I rolled an
look.
18.
Here's the thing. It's probably
Slightly
not
better.
quite so bad.
So are we allowed to use mojo points on these?
Give an enemy disadvantage.
Yeah, I think
you
you
can't
have to
give an
use it on
enemy
the attack.
disadvantage.
No, not on the
Yeah,
attack,
we'll
but
say-
on
yeah.
I don't know how
the,
that
the
would
luck roll
work.
here.
I don't know. I don't think Jack allowed that previously.
No,
when we had
I
rolled for
don't think
this.
so. Everything I just said, Teddy, except you have a separated shoulder, and you can't carry any more than your base equipment into crawls. You still have minus 4 dex, and it's still 6 months if it's untreated.
But movement
But
speed is
the-
not minus 15.
Yeah,
All right, so I'm going
and
to
it just rips through your shoulder, like your collarbone, but like it doesn't break the bone. It just
Yeah.
like dislocates it slightly. It's very
Got it.
painful.
I think Milo, this is like the first time that throughout like this fight, you have heard Teddy make a sound from having been hit. And this is just like a plosive, like a really harsh exhale and a little bit of a whine on the way in. He was like, "Oh, fuck."
Should you be behind me now?
Teddy tries to give you like a thumbs up that they're okay, but like literally that thumb is at like awkward.
Meanwhile, in the everything is fine and dandy side of the crawl, you see an
Yeah.
empty room in front of you.
We're gonna meet up when
I'm
we like
gonna
went through a
move.
blender.
Forward. My full speed. All right, this is where I'm starting to think this is a trap room.
You can make a perception check because I think it makes sense that you would be somewhat cautious.
Oh, fuck.
Whatever it is I'm looking for, I'm not seeing it. I'm going to like slowly weird thing because I'm dashing technically, but yeah, I'm gonna move forward, but like that's like 1 foot shuffle step at a time.
Sure. Make a dexterity save without disadvantage or advantage, because you are technically dashing, but I won't give you the disadvantage for it because you were cautious. The step that you take to get to there, you feel the floor give out underneath you, and it gives way to like what looks to be maybe a 40-foot fall, and you manage to step back quickly. And it feels to you like you might just have to try your luck and see what spaces aren't shit, as it were.
Okay, so that was a.
Yeah, you can put a mark down on it. I have
doing
tiles for where the thing is, and I couldn't work out how to. They weren't showing up when I like highlighted them. So
All right.
but I'll let you, if you want to just test the 3 that you could step onto from here, I will let you just test that as without making a dexterity save. You just like prod it with your foot.
Sure. Yeah, I'll do that.
They all fall. Yeah, good idea, Maddie.
Go. Using the rest of my movement here and try the same thing, I guess.
Sure. They all fall as well, and it feels to you like you have to make some kind of jump to somewhere. But you can study closer next turn. Don't worry, Zeph's gonna see it. I think Zeph's gonna see
Oops.
where you can go. Make a perception check, Zeph.
Hold on.
This
Maybe.
room truly will be your undoing.
Light. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go.
I get mojo back.
Yeah, you do get a mojo. Add that.
The one you lost, I get back. It's still, but it's a -3, so it's an add 20 to a 17.
That's fine. The nat 20 is enough. I'll give it. Certainly those 3 are fine. And then also, whoop, that's not it. I'm just gonna show you enough to, I think, give the puzzle away. But it won't be enough to completely solve the room with your 20.
Okay.
One day I'll do this right. This, it looks to be
A J.
like a J. Fortunately for you with the crit, you do also see this fucking air elemental that
Oh.
is like obscured in the center
Hello,
of the room.
friend.
And you can quite easily describe to Aegis where that J is to step.
So you almost had it right the first time, Ron. Or Aegis, it's right. It's in front, but it's a little bit further. We have to jump.
All right.
And I think that you are smart enough to put together that it's probably 2 J's make up the path.
Yeah.
For Joliet Jailbreak.
Okay. Do I need to make it a check anything for a jump or no?
Nope, 5 feet.
Okay.
So it's fine.
God. Stop drawing. Go to this. Okay.
This, from my view of this room is just a bunch of stuff that's in slightly different places, and it's very annoying, and I regret how I chose to do it.
I will just. Yeah, I'm gonna go here. And then. As an action, I'm going to just do. I'm just gonna see what frostbite, if what a frostbite might do to it.
Sure. Frostbite.
Not me trying to remember my Baldur's Gate rules for elementals.
Well, it fails.
Ooh, a sweet 2 cold damage.
It does seem to be affected by cold damage. Not that.
It was a lot anyway.
2 damage seems to be very much. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Oh, I applied that to you, so just
Oh.
make sure that you are. Why is it not applying the correct one? Weird. Whatever. I'll do it manually.
Oh, so it's a J. Probably another J, Aegis.
I think you both, like, you're both smart enough to work out that one
Yeah.
J probably leads to a second J in the Joliet Jailbreak. Back in the other room where Teddy is, Theodric is having a bad time. Milo. Oh, Charlie, I should say you technically get to choose between dexterity and strength for what you lose the stat points in. But
Yeah,
I
that's not a
assume
choice. Yeah.
Milo.
Is there more rubble in this room to like jump behind?
Yeah, there's stuff to hide in every room. I didn't set this one up with like descriptions because it's kind of like it's not rubble so much as there's like overturned chairs and
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
set up to. Also, everybody's wearing guard uniforms. I haven't mentioned that at any point, but they are all kind of dressed up as guards.
We'll reattempt the self check. God, I keep almost getting high
Don't worry,
numbers.
he's going to be bad this time, but not quite bad enough. If you would like to,
So can Duck give a shout, hey, look over here, to allow Milo to reposition
yeah,
and
that's fine.
rehide?
Yeah, it's not going to work again, but yes, that's fine.
I mean, you could be drawing attention away from Theodore,
Hey, you.
right?
Hey, you. Look over here.
Just using the orc voice. That's enough because it's 7 higher. That hits.
Aim for this guy's shoulder. See how he likes it.
How could you? He doesn't love it. He's fine. He seems to be more robust than the orcs were, actually.
I noticed that.
Teddy, it's your turn.
Cool. With an arrow in my shoulder instead of in my knee,
Neat.
I am going to haul ass into him. Oh, fucking A.
Yeah,
Just
but
better
And
range.
put reach weapon.
I do, but I wanted to be next to him because of the
Okay.
shooting.
Oh yeah, that's fair. I guess. I
Like,
suppose.
so yeah, I will like just moving that like the like switching the way that I'm holding the weapon, so that this arrow is not, one, physically in the way of me holding my weapon, and two, I'm not swinging the bulk of my weight of my weapon with that arm. I'll go
Mhm.
ahead and
Yep, that hits.
Oh.
Man, your damage rolls have been low today.
We're gonna take your potion.
I look. Cedric's deciding, okay?
Well, let me add one to this death damage thing that I added, so that
But yes, Theodric will take his potion because he's fucking hurt. It's like there's really a thought there. Like, you see this moment where like starts to move that weapon and then like remembers the Gatorade that like was just like tucked into the pocket. We'll sigh and drink that up.
sure. Roll your 2d4 plus 2.
Hey, I actually got a good
Much
healing
better.
roll this time. Jesus, last time was hateful.
Duck, it is your turn.
I mutter a thanks to Duck when I do that.
And as Duck charges by, as you mutter that thanks, he holds a hand up for a high five.
Yeah, you get a high five. It interrupts the way that I'm drinking my potion, so I get like a really like 6-second reel worthy moment where like that potion, there's just like a little bit dribbling down, like to hit that scar, that kind of thing.
Oh. It heals like a weird cross into the scar to make the scar cooler, even.
Nice.
It's phenomenal.
Go ahead.
Well, we all know what's happening.
some kind of baseball reference, and
Booming-
then you hit him in the
some-
face. That hits.
Yeah.
Well, he is bloodied now. Just one. Yeah, he's bloody. Doesn't look great. The air elemental will. Alright, this is in a slam. I did think I changed it to be not slam, but apparently every enemy in this just does a slam attack. This one will attempt to hit Zephyr. It's shooting a like ball of air at you. A 21, an unshieldable amount of damage.
Indeed.
Yeah, we did it. Finally, someone on this side is going to take some damage. Ron would have got to hit it with a shield if it was in melee. You take 12 points of damage as it like zaps, like throws this ball of air at you. And then it's
Catch
turn is
myself
done.
on the edge.
The archer will step back. You can make an attack of opportunity if you like. I forget, did you say that
What
you booming bladed last turn?
Oh yes, I did.
Roll the d8.
Yay!
It
Does reach affect?
happens.
Do I still get to?
Yeah, you get an attack of opportunity.
Ooh.
He didn't think.
Oh, but I am also just going to hit him again as well.
Yeah, sure. I don't think he's going to live through this.
That's fine.
Teddy, you hit. That might have been the most important roll in the whole game for your side because it had 8 hit points left, and if it had got another round of attacks, that's like a lot of extra damage to you guys. But Teddy, how do you want to take down the thing that hurt you so much?
I think that like the healing potion has kind of shoved some of that arrow out of their arm enough that they're comfortable enough with like pulling it out of their shoulder the rest of the way. And they kind of like, as they're like bringing that down, they flick that arrow forward. Kind of like, playing darts, that kind of thing. But the real important part is bringing that hammer blow into play.
Sure.
And it is straight for that fucking shoulder. Like it is. Teddy cannot help but be a little petty at
Like-
this moment.
This guy's just on the clock. He didn't
Yep.
mean like he's doing his job. Make me a grandstanding check.
It's a little petty. Yeah.
It's all right. If you do real bad damage to his shoulder, you get workers' comp. You get workers' comp. Yeah, the crowd like cheers. Like the moment of your revenge is like a really good moment. The crowd really likes it. Do you? Its turn is finished. Aegis. You can make a perception check if you like. You can have advantage.
Did you say something,
Don't
Olivia?
worry about it.
I'm gonna move. I'm gonna kind of like hop, get up to this thing. Release fighting elementals. So I'm just gonna try to like break down, slash it. Yeah, smites and everything. Let's see what happens.
That misses, I'm pretty sure, but let me double check. Yep, that misses. And you can see and point out where the second J is, and then after that you can see a teleporter, so that's clearly where the floor starts again. It's flying, so you can technically move through its space. I'm going to move it over here. It is in the middle of
Oh.
it, but like you can move. through its
I'll
space.
move the extra 5 feet. But I
Yep.
did attack, so that's gonna be my turn.
Sure, Zephyr.
All right. How many rooms are there? There's 8 rooms. There's only. Oh wait. One. Does the hallway count as a room? The first room. Jack.
Yes, the commentator called it a room, and you could
Okay.
hear that. That's the only reason I answered that question, by the way, because I did say it in the commentator's voice.
Okay. I'm just trying to. I'm sorry. I'm trying. Resource management is a thing that I'm trying to deal with. I am just going to. Yeah, I think I was going to do another frostbite at it, or hold on, let me see. Did I use anything? Yeah, I'm gonna do frostbite because if it fails, then it will have disadvantage on its next attack.
The weapon attack roll. But yeah, sorry, what was
It's a
Hit that.
con save.
Can't save. Success.
Yeah.
It is the greatest
Dang.
elemental.
Can I make it to the
Yeah.
thing? Okay, so
You can just map it out, like, because you can jump that 5 feet distance anyway. So like, you can
Yeah.
find it in the way.
okay, so I'll be there.
Yep. Back to the other room where everything's finished. Milo.
Milo will, looking over at the other two, will say, "Ready for the next one?"
Oh yeah, let's go!
Theodric gives you a very bloody grin and looks like you're ready to move.
Milo is going to move up to the doors and is going to be preemptively stealth.
You could open the door stealthily, which I would like let be that essentially. But if you're going to push the doors open, somebody's going to see that if they're looking at it.
What I meant, like, could do a stealth check here behind the door, like behind the thing, and then hold an action to fire at like an enemy in the room.
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay, that's what he's going
And
to do.
somebody else would have to open the door.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And this feels like
And-
something that we would have like planned
Yeah.
out. Like that's a
And that is the side of the door that you want to be on, because the side will determine if you can see anything. Or is that the one you reach?
you might want to be on.
So
the-
that's all I could reach.
Okay.
Oh,
fair
yeah.
enough.
Yep.
All
And then
right.
like seeing you pause at the door. Yeah, Theodric like shakes that
Milo's
shoulder
doing
out.
the like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. Doing
And
thieves, though no one can read, no understands the thieves can't.
yeah. But it is a pattern we have practiced. I don't know what it means. I just know that it means charge through that fucking door. And so I slam the first door open as hard as I can and just like let the other door drift.
They open together.
Yeah.
You hear rushing water, and you see what seems to be a quite large body of water, which has jets that are like pushing the water towards you to make it more difficult to swim in.
Yeah. I think Theodric's gonna go. Huh. Hope y'all brought your trunks.
Make a perception check.
$11.
Um, you don't see anything.
Cool.
Just Theodric, or is Milo at the door also needing to make perception?
No, you don't need to make anything.
Okay.
It's because of the nature of how much you can see of the room.
I'm gonna
Yeah. That's fair.
turn it, I guess, into a dash. And get to this point, take a glance.
There is a
uh,
one-way teleporter.
Yeah, I'm gonna shout out. There's been 3 teleporters. But I'm not actually gonna immediately jump in, and the only reason that I don't immediately jump in is because I don't see any enemies to hit, and my arm's fucked. So
I will say that to you, it doesn't look like it would be difficult terrain swimming-wise. Like, you're strong enough that this would just be normal swimming, which is half speed. But for Milo, for example, it would be difficult terrain. If I remember Milo's strength correctly,
You are correct.
which I do. Duck, you see some water in front of you. It does seem to be rushing pretty rapidly. But because you have athletics, it wouldn't be difficult terrain for you either.
This is first I want to re-false life, re-up my temp HP.
Good. call.
Hey, hell yeah,
Full max roll. Nice.
you did it. And then instead of going directly into the room, I want to take a moment to consider the portal without going into it. Because I think what Duck is trying to assess before moving forward is if this portal is going to take us to the 8th room.
Make an Arcana check. It's going to take one person somewhere, one time. Hard to say where.
Okay. And I will take the rest of my 10 feet to get in behind Milo.
You didn't need to get that close to the portal to look at it if you want to be like a little bit further into the room, but like you can be there if you like.
Sure. How is this comfy?
Yeah, that's fine. Make me a perception check. You could have actually made it from where you started, but I forgot.
Just
don't
thinking
see
about that
anything.
portal, man.
Fun with portals. In the other room, the air elemental is just gonna like fire a bolt downwards at Aegis, presumably missing. Missing a lot. This side of the room is really having a different experience than Aegis' turn.
Yeah. I'm gonna swing at it. It's still next to me, right?
It's basically above you, yeah. It didn't seem to take an attack of opportunity at Zephyr when she moved past it either. That's a crit.
Let's
If
go.
only I'm out of smites.
Still, we get a mojo. We'll take it.
and you're still getting the
I
extra.
also rolled
electrical
pretty
damage.
good. 27.
That's pretty good damage.
It does seem to resist a bunch of the electrical damage. But
I'll, I guess,
that's pretty good.
move as well if it seems like it just should be able to.
Yep. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be taking attacks of opportunity.
All right.
I will work out its health. So it took 12, 16 full, that much, and then half of 11. So that much. All right. Zephyr.
Ron's
Okay.
just gonna be like, let's just leave.
Yeah.
It feels like this is gonna take a while to attack, and if it doesn't seem to be trying to stop us, then
Okay, so
It
where Ron
reminds
is,
you of
yeah.
the trap room where you were getting shot by archers in the
Where
first
it's
one.
just- it's just
sometimes
better
because
just
the
to get
trap room
through
could
it.
give you more pressure.
Yeah, we're just gonna. Yeah, I don't feel we don't need to fight this. I will go to the
Sure.
door and open it.
You open the door to a hallway which has along the side of the walls, like in writing that you know to be like part of the crawls, like the way that the crawl is set up. It just says safe hallway, which maybe neither of you know, but the other three would know that it happens when a crawl is built in such a way that they need to just fill space.
Mhm.
So this is not a room; it's just a hallway to get to the next
Just
room.
transport area.
And the door at the end says final room on it.
Okay.
But yeah, you can step through.
I'll just go my 60 feet then to just get down close to the door and wait. Okay,
Alright,
we're almost there,
hallway.
Ron. Courageous. Safe hallway, and then it's final room.
Rageous. That's a good name for a crawl. A crawler.
Rages.
You're gonna meet someone named Rageous. Rageous Kilbin. Pretty sure that's
I'm
a
done.
Hearthstone. Milo, it's your turn.
So I see a room full of rushing water, right?
Yes,
Okay.
but you will also make a perception check as soon as you round the corner.
Okay. Well, Milo will round the corner. So perception check.
Yes, please.
Almost a 20. 12.
You don't see anything.
Okay.
Untoward.
I really want to know what's in this room. So I think Theodoric is gonna say to Milo, look, I can swim that. Don't know about you two, and I might even have a rough time with the arm, as long as there's nothing in it. And can that be enough for a mojo point for Milo to take another look at this fucking room?
Yes, that's fine.
If you want to use it, Milo.
I'll use it.
God
Well-
fucking damn. Hate.
Now that doesn't cost you a mojo point, but it also doesn't
Yeah.
make it better.
That's not anything. That's all right.
I'm gonna get eaten by a shark. That's what's gonna happen.
Can we lose the
Milo.
mojo point though
Shark's
anyway?
not that invisible.
No.
You lose the mojo point for spending the point.
Right, that's what I meant. Okay.
But
Yeah.
you don't lose an extra.
Milo,
Yeah.
not seeing anything. Well, looks over to Teddy. It just looks like water, man. I don't know. But then we'll reach in his packing. We'll go. That's a good point, though. It's going to take the cat burglar gummy and is then going to bonus action dash and start walking on the wall.
Beautiful.
Yeah, sure. Great.
I love that.
Great. Teddy, you do not have the cat burglar gummy. Milo
Shock.
could have been doing this the whole time and been like essentially unhittable by any melee combatants. Like,
Yeah.
That's why using the gummies is good. They come back.
There's a
Well,
little quick
how
little
many
zoom
gummies?
in of him pulling out the gummy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if I gotta do this, I gotta do this. Like there's just like the briefest moment as like Theodric like runs his hands over the various magnetic
Would you like to
things.
make a perception check before you jump?
Yes. Yes, I would.
Sorry, you're not going to succeed, so it's fine.
Jesus.
Like there's this moment where Theodric is going to like that magnet's setup is going to just rip off the top half and just kind of like pull it back around their waist so that they can swim with a little less encumbered with that arm. It's not dragging.
Mhm.
And Swan dives in.
Sure. You could just move yourself 10 feet, I guess, because it's half movement.
I thought you said, is it half movement?
It's not difficult terrain.
Okay,
Swimming
got it.
is half movement.
Can I
Yeah.
start with can I do like a running jump and start with a jump to get further in?
Yeah, just move your full 30 feet to get into the water, but then it's like a bit longer. Yeah, that's fine. You can just go to there.
Okay, yeah. Full arcing dive, because if you're going to do it, you might as well just do it. What temperature is the water?
It's quite nice. It's not particularly cold. It seems to be heated. Can you make me a grandstanding check for your dive? I just want to
Yep.
know.
I don't know why I just had the thought and I just want to do it. Milo will use a mojo point to minor illusion a scoreboard, like a little hold, like a number scoreboard up while on the wall for the dive to see if that helps.
You don't have to use a mojo point for that. I will give advantage for it anyway.
Oh, okay.
Because
Okay.
if the roll is still bad, I'm holding
That's
you
funny.
to putting a bad number up.
Yes.
That's fair.
Okay. But it
That's
doesn't cost
fair.
you a mojo point because I like the risk is there anyway.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's beautiful. Hey, that's much
Pretty
better.
good.
Yep. The card says 8.2.
And in the commentary box, Derek's like, and it seems that that dive's been given an 8.2 by the dwarven judge. Torton doesn't have a special comment to do with diving because he's a minotaur. Duck, it's your turn.
And now it is time for Duck to stride confidently into this room.
Teddy, you could dash, right?
Yeah.
You can go another 15
Yeah.
feet. Yep. Yes, Duck, could you please make me a perception check?
Big money. Nat 20. Let's go.
Yeah, just
Who
in
the
time
fuck-
for me to see the
Just in
Kraken.
time for it to be too late.
Just in time for me to see the false Hydra.
Oh no.
You see Richard Dreyfuss on a boat.
Oh no.
False Hydra is very funny. Just in time for Duck to forget the false Hydra. I'll re-roll this thing. I mean, there's nothing here. You don't see it.
That's suspicious. That's suspicious. Yeah.
Theodric calls out to you, come on in, the water's fine.
Just in time for fucking aboleth just to.
Right, Captain.
The other side fought like an Etten and some goblins, and you're fighting an Avalith. The Peter Gunn theme has ended, and they've started playing Sweet Home Chicago.
And Duck, instead of diving, is going to take, and this will be a dash action. It's like a running leap into a fun little cannonball with a nice
Sure.
loud whoo-wee. Okay.
Roll grandstanding with advantage because the scoreboard is still active.
Nice.
What's the scoreboard for this cannonball?
9.
9.
How
Sorry, go ahead.
how far do I get out?
You can go as far as Teddy because you have athletics trained. That's fine. Actually, 10 feet behind Teddy because you cannonballed, so you don't carry as much forward momentum as a proper dive. So there, yeah. Great. The air elemental will take a parting shot at Ron because that's its job.
Fair enough.
Does the cannonball splash Milo? That's the question.
You can't hit it with your shield, but it misses. Because the shield is only for melee. It's your turn. Really, truly a tale of two different crawls that you guys have.
Team efficiency and team silly goofy teamwork time.
Just get out of there.
just leave.
I'm literally putting in my notes. There's an air elemental at the bottom of the first J. We mostly just run/jump past it.
That's fair.
I can, if you want to wait, I'll pausing and saying, I'll look at them and I'll say, do you think they're in there already? Or should we wait? I can heal you up.
I wouldn't say no to some healing, and then maybe we just open the door, see what's. Man, I have no idea if I feel like we had a pretty easy go of it. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, but Milo isn't as much of a combatant.
That's true.
Duck's more of an off. So who knows? Maybe they had an easier time. Maybe theirs was all puzzles.
True. Okay. How about you heal me and then I'll open the doors, and we'll see what's what.
We'll
Okay.
skip around next turn.
Yeah, Joe. We'll come back to that. Zeph, do you want to cast any spells like on your turn since you've got essentially a free round?
No, there's nothing I wanted that would be
Okay.
useful, because the only thing that would even like be useful as a prep would be if either is for poison, I would do lesser restoration.
It's
But
truly shocking that Milo is going to get to the door on the same round that you guys got to the door.
so
Like, it's crazy to me.
are we just so Andrew, are we holding
Yeah.
a round and then going?
Yeah, because I
Okay.
full dashed here. I used everything to get to this.
Oh, right.
spot.
Okay. Yeah. So we'll hold around and then.
I think I could technically. Oh no. Yeah, I'm exactly as far as I could.
Yeah.
Milo,
okay.
would you like to make a perception check as you wander over the water?
Yes.
Oh, no, sorry, I could have been here. So.
I'll move my 5 feet up then too. Okay.
It's getting higher.
Jeez.
It's getting higher.
I mean, none of you are
Aw.
particularly perceptive, and it rolled quite well. So, like, I mean, there's nothing here. I don't know why I keep saying that. It's not a
Yep.
It is a water weird, as it will try and constrict Teddy.
Hey, quit that.
Hey,
Hey, quit that.
hey, stop that.
Teddy, this doesn't do any damage to you, but you are grappled, and it does pull you 5 feet under the water.
Cool. You
Uh,
watch
so-
as Theodoric like takes a quick gasp, like grabs as much air, and then just and there's like hair floating for just a second, and then
Oh, not the hair floating. I'm going to give you fame because that's a cool. No, I'm not giving you fame. I'm going to give your team some temporary fame because that's a cool image.
yeah, I thought it was pretty neat.
Then on your turn, you can just use an athletics check to try and escape.
Yep.
Is Milo's turn?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
it didn't
Milo's.
go.
Sorry, I just assumed you went to the door.
Milo will use his bonus action. Well, I was going to do this either way. It just kind of became more possibly helpful than it was going to be before. Milo will use his bonus action and is going to like hook the rope midair and have it go 20 feet down into the water. And was going to put it over Teddy as like a hey, here's a break type of thing for Teddy and Duck. But now hopefully it actually kind of like goes down to where maybe Teddy can grab it underwater.
Ooh,
Sure, that makes
very
sense.
fun.
I like it.
That's
your bonus
beautiful.
action, so you can continue moving on as well. If you
Yeah, and then it's gonna move the 30 feet and then action dash to get to the doors. and we'll hold there.
All right, Teddy. I will say that it doesn't help you with the getting out of the grapple, but it does help you with the like if you get out of the grapple, you will be able to like pull yourself up on the rope.
There's still advantage.
I've been rolling
For
so
athletics.
many. I think I probably lost my rage because of the transition turn of getting in here.
No, like I said, I'm never gonna make you drop rage. Like
Okay.
your rage persists unless you willfully do something that is very anti-rage.
Got it.
Weirdly, this thing is not good at athletics.
Okay.
So I don't really know how this thing's meant to function. So you just escape. Like
Cool.
that's fine.
So, the one good arm is the bad arm is really a dex thing. So my question is this: Is the rope long enough for me to get a bit of a swing going and grab Duck?
On the backswing.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, it is just a dex thing. And I'll let you do it, but it will hurt you to do it with that shoulder right now. So you can do it, but I'm going to then decide an amount of damage that you're going to take doing it.
I think if like if I feel that like weakness in my shoulder, I probably won't. Because I do know to treat my body kind of decently.
Yes.
Um.
But I'll let you
Alright.
swing forward and like
Okay. Cool.
make a jump.
Then I will do my best to. Now, I know we've gone through a lot of mojo points, but getting through this last room fast feels kind of useful. If I was swinging and was like my legs were available for Duck to grab.
The rope is long enough that the rope is also available, but I'm happy for Duck to grab your legs because that's very funny.
I think it'd just
yes,
be
you're
very
bringing
like an
Duck to
interest.
your-
Like I think it'd just be an entertaining like end to this room, and also Duck goes right
Yeah.
after me, so like it works with initiative.
It's like an ab curl
Yeah,
out of the water.
I'm not gonna make you use a mojo point for that because it is like just you're kind of next to each other in initiative anyway.
Okay. So yeah, I will kind of
Actually,
scramble
no,
up.
I am gonna make you use a mojo point because it will bring Duck to your thing to do it. That's how the combo thing works. I am gonna make you use the mojo point.
So if you want to take it, if you think that's worth the use of the mojo point, Kristen.
Yes. Yes.
Kristen, Duck will full drown to this thing because
Yeah.
Duck's not strong.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out ways that get you out.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
There's this like you see like as Teddy like tests their arm and goes to like reach, and then instead of doing that, wraps their good arm, like just does the full thing like when you're doing like ribbon dance, puts their good arm in the ribbon, and then is lower on it, like shoots down a few inches on the rope so that as they swing backwards, they holler out, "Duck, think fast!" and swing their legs near enough to you so that you can take a grab.
Yeah, what do I need to roll to make this happen?
Yeah, what do we need to do? Athletics on my part?
Fine.
All right.
No, it's fine. You use the mojo point. That is fine. I will say, Duck, you make me an acrobatics check to see if you get out of the water or you like land
just outside and you're like scrambling up. Because that's
beautiful. Okay.
Just because of how far you're actually swinging.
Yeah, but as this is happening, as Duck is in the water and he's grabbing and he's about to start making that swing, I'm giving him a one-liner. He goes, ducks, they don't just swim, we can also fly. And that's like he winks it wherever he thinks the camera is. That's only an 11.
Yeah, you get out of the water, you don't land gracefully.
He's so tickled with his joke though.
With that mojo point of bringing them forward is I can't like so this is a combo move, not like an advantage, right?
Yeah.
Got it.
I mean, they're out of the water.
Yeah.
It just like didn't look cool.
Yep.
If for some reason, because I didn't technically do anything with it, if the sign could still be up, it's a 4.1. for the landing on the grass.
Yep, that's fine. I like it. Yeah, you both end up just behind Milo.
Cool.
The water weird can't leave the water, so you're fine. And you get to the final door. Ron, you heal up Zephyr.
Yep. And then so I'll lay on hands whatever you're missing.
5. Actually, just 5. So just one.
So you heal all of that, and then I'll open the door.
Sure. As you open the door, I'll describe it. But the other 3, are you going to open the door straight away, or are you going to take a round to?
I mean, I think straight
collect?
away. I don't think we have really anything that we can prep.
Oh, can't you heal? You have
We're out of
used all your
potions.
potions.
We're out of potions. I don't have a gummy.
Milo
Milo uses
has
gummy.
one more. Milo has
Yeah,
one more
Milo's got
potion.
one.
Yeah.
I don't have one.
No, you have
You
2.
have-
Everybody
you
else
have
has
two.
one.
The double.
Oh, okay.
Because you're the fast one that can move
Milo
around.
has the extra stuff.
Okay,
We
well
were
then
given 6 potions.
Milo would hand Theodric another potion.
Okay, so you are going to come in on the turn after they open the door. That's
Yep.
the important thing.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So you
move,
hear over the.
Yeah, we can step. We'll step in.
Right.
We'll open the door and step in.
Do your description. I bet.
Yeah, you open the door. On Zephyr's turn, you're opening the door, right? Oh no, you heal and then Aegis, you open the door.
I'm doing it on my
That's
turn,
each level.
so I can get my movement.
You walk in and you see a familiar creature. It's not necessarily a familiar person, but it is a Medusa. And as they turn their gaze to you, nothing happens because you're outside the range of anything happening. But you know from the stories of Medusas how dangerous they can be. And with a hissing, lilting voice, it says, "Ah, you have beaten your companions here, but only by mere moments. Should we wait for them? It would be more sporting for you all."
Why? You're gonna die either way.
Wow. And make your move into the room as you like.
I'm gonna get like a quick glance at the room.
It has the big cover stuff, as you can see.
Mhm.
Actually, the Medusa that you can see, this didn't represent at all. There are like a pair of screens here that are providing it some cover.
So if I
So you
went,
can
like,
actually see a
here,
silhouette of.
I wouldn't be able to see it necessarily.
You can see a silhouette through the thing, but it provides like half cover, basically.
But I'm
these
worried
screens.
about. Can I make a check on Medusas?
Yeah, sure. You can make a history check.
It's too much, but I feel like that's pretty.
Yes, if you were behind the screens, you wouldn't be physically seeing the Medusa.
Okay. I'm gonna move behind the screen and then kind of getting ready to like next turn.
Yep. Then on its turn, it will pull down the screens
Yeah, that makes sense.
and shoot you with a longbow. And then we're going to end here after that. Oh, actually, hang on. What's the reach on this? It'll just make 2 range attacks with its longbow, I guess. Yeah.
Got tomato with the bastard.
It's just going to miss twice anyway. it's not doing for so long. Yeah, it just clatters into your plate. Like your plate and shield combination is slightly better than most people would have at this stage of like X crawl, and it's shown during this combat. Like this crawl, how well you are technically defended. But with that, I'm going to say that you guys open the door now, and you see like run Aegis take the 2 shots and not be bothered at all. But we will start next session with Zephyr's turn.
Bummer.
Thank you very much for playing. You guys did really well. I will tell you right now that like getting through this whole crawl in 96 seconds so far is going to be hard to beat.
That's
One
crazy.
of us did pay the price, maybe, for not playing it safe
Yes.
and swapping to one corridor.
Yes, but we will be back next week for the end of this crawl and some more fun downtime stuff.
That's an important part of Theodric's journey as a crawler.
They'll learn sometime.
Watching.
Yes.
And we will be back next week. See ya.